welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the first annual TC Catholic High School Tournament. Shane Smith, Eric Huffman, and Ryan Bentley bringing this one to you live from Next Level Broadcasting as we bring to you this first ever event, this special event. Indeed, Eric, we've got some big name teams here coming to play in this one. You got Jackson, Lumen, Christi, Nouvel, Catholic Central from Saginaw. You've got, of course, St. Francis, and then Kalamazoo, Hackett. All teams here starting off strong into the season, and a couple of which are ranked top 15 in the state Division III and 4, one of which Lumen Christi sits right at the top.
Yeah, you know, Lumen Christi, obviously one I really want to check out tonight. Coming in undefeated. Looks like they're averaging, 15 or 20-point win with their games or something. So haven't really had much close wins as we are doing the Lord's Prayer here for a second, so we'll take a break.
Yeah, we'll send it down to our PA announcer and be back on the other side of this.
The privilege of this event was made possible and preserved by those who have fought and those who continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and sacrifices. All veterans, we encourage you to surrender with an appropriate salute. And everyone else, please place your hand over your heart as we proudly sing our national anthem.
And we'll bring it back in, ladies and gentlemen, to get into our starting lineups for Game 1 of this special 4-game tournament. Of course, tomorrow, championship Saturday. To begin with the Saginaw Nouvel Catholic Central Panthers, number 2, Ty Murray. Number 5, Camden Call. Number 10, Owen Vance. Number 11, Ramon Kelly. And last but not least, 24, Jack Wilson. Head coach for the Panthers, Mike Kessler. And back for the number 1, ranked in the state, Division III, Jackson Lumen Christi squad. First off, number 1, Kadeo Williams. Up next, number 3, Cash Kalahar. Coming up after him, number 5, Timmy Crowley. Number 10, Ashton Callan. And also last but not least, number 11, Luke Tropé. So that'll round out our starting 5 for each squad as we bring up our scoreboard and get ready to get underway in this.
Yeah, again, to talk about Lumen Christi real quick, too. Like I said, interesting to see them coming in undefeated and having a lot of big wins this year. And also to see some of these players face-to-face, as we saw them a couple times in football uniforms. It's not quite able to see them. It was quite in person or face-to-face, but obviously a very successful football team, and so far so good with the basketball this year.
Well, tip-off here goes out of bounds almost immediately. Jackson Lumen Christi initially won that. That'll be back over to Nouvel Catholic. And to begin things off, Ramon Kelly passing this one off to Owen Vance and around once more to Sean Foley, number 2 there.
Yeah, the Lumen Christi in a man-to-man. Nice quick outlet and attack to the basket for a quick 2.
And that'll be brought to you by Ashton Callan, the first 2 points of the game. 7:27 here in the first period. Ramon Kelly in control here, working his way around the top, staring down Cadale Williams. Thought about the 3, sends it inside to Camden Call. Up and away, no good. The rebound.
And Nouvel just kind of did 1 high post and 2 low posts, just trying to work it inside to see if they start working the ball around, maybe some reverse screens or maybe some drive and dish.
The rebound there by Timmy Crawley for Lumen Christi, and 2 more points up and away by Cash Kalahar.
Yeah, good ball movement and a nice drive in by Kalahar.
Around the arc we go. The Panthers still looking for their first points of this game. They've averaged 56 points per game across this season. Come into this one with a 6-3 record. From the corner, Kelly thought about it. Gains it back up after hitting one of his
Good job by Williams to
teammates.
fight through that screen down low, too.
The call to Foley once again. Loses control of that one and a goal back to Lumen Christi. Lumen Christi, as we've mentioned, came into this game undefeated, averaging nearly 70 points per game. Every single one of their wins, 15 points or more.
Yeah, you know, a team likes to score when the back of their nice 3-pointer.
Luke Troupe with a big 3.
Like I was saying, the back of their shirt says, all gas, no brakes. I love it.
Yeah. And the tie up here between the 2 10s. Got a jump ball favoring Lumen Christi. That's between Ashton Callan and Owen Vance. 5:53 to go in this first period.
Yeah, Williams tried a tomahawk during warm-ups. Didn't quite finish it. I don't know if he'll get the chance during the game.
Timmy Crawley with it now. Back over to Luke Troupe. Just had that big 3 a moment ago. Pulls up for another one. 3 steps behind the arc. That one will be just off the iron. Into the hands of Jack Wilson.
Nice
for the
rebound by Wilson. A nice quick outlet.
And here we go. First points of the game by Owen Vance.
Good ball movement. Way to find the guard down low for 2.
From Christi getting that knocked away. And that'll be Kelly bringing it all the way back for the Panthers. No good on the layup. There on the rebound was Camden Call, drawing the foul as well.
Yeah, almost got that to fall with the Euro step, but they'll take the foul. Callan with the foul. That'll be his first. First free throw good by Call. So the second one.
2 for 2 from the line. Why not? 7-4 game. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first period. Cadale Williams floating that one up, drawing the foul as well.
Yeah, good hard drive, went up strong, at least got the foul out of it. The man was out of position, so he went up strong, made no choice but the official call to blow his whistle.
So that foul will be coming on number 24, Jack Wilson, for the Panthers. His first, team's first. Up and away the first free throw. Takes the lucky bouncing in. Both teams starting 100% from the line. Tell you what, Eric, free throws can win games. These teams know how to shoot them.
Yes, sir. So far, so good. Especially if it comes down to close, close game. Good choice. They were halfway past their 10 seconds there, getting a half court. So good job by Coach called timeout, regroup, and work on that press offense.
Yeah. Well, while we have a moment in our first timeout here, we want to thank one of our fine sponsors, the first of which, TVC, Cherry Capital Airport, which is also our halftime show sponsor. Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport is your gateway to northern Michigan, and now is the time to fly TVC with a new year-round stop flight to Charlotte. And Charles, the company founder, utilized that here back this past fall, and nothing but good things to say about it. Flying TVC will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. And maybe you're looking for a spring break getaway or have relatives down south. Hey, let TVC service you all winter long. Visit tvcairport.com for more info, flight reservations, and up-to-the-minute flight schedules for Allegiant, America, Delta, Sun Country, and United Airlines.
Nice. I'll be using TVC tomorrow.
That's right. And we've
nice
got
drive on the right side for the N1.
Mr. Camden Call delivering the mail with 2 more points on the board and drawing the big foul indeed. That one's around and out. There on the rebound,
nice
though,
putback.
was big 24 Jack Wilson.
Yeah, how he pointed that and was able just to release it up on top for the putback. Nice job.
We got a 1.98 score. Lumen Christi started out strong. Nouvel's been hanging around. Luke Tropez here as he works his way in the paint. Delivers
nice
on the layup.
hesitation dribble. Yeah, quickly hesitated. He was going to his left like he was going to hold up or try slightly go back to his right, and gave him position to drive.
So that foul will be coming up on Owen Vance, his first team second. And Tropez gets his first one in. Number 23, Robert Brown, first substitution here for the Panthers. And there you go. 6 for 6 so far from the line for Lumen Christi. Back the other way. Here we go with...
Ooh, touch foul in the corner. Yeah, that's Crowley's second. Probably in the first period, you're probably going to want to sit him for the rest of the period, possibly.
Camden Call with it here. Back to Ramon Kelly, the floor general so far for the Panthers. 3:55 to go here in this first period. Up and away. Kelly, no good there on the three-point try. On the rebound, Jack Wilson fighting along the baseline. Gets it in.
Yeah, Wilson playing like a bull down there. Able to muscle and get that rebound and kind of fight for position and go up strong and amongst the trees and make that bucket. He's not afraid to get physical.
Yeah. Both of these teams fighting hard so far in this first period. Combined 21 points already. Only 1 point game between the two. Pass broken up here by Robert Brown.
Yep, see if he has his head up. Good find for his partner, and a nice finish.
Ramon Kelly there delivering the mail. And gives Nouvel their first lead of the game, 12-11.
Nouvel with a almost like a 2-3 zone set up there. Like a matchup zone almost.
Yeah. J.J. Brown passing it over to Luke Tropez. Jackson Christie looking to set something up here. 2:55 to go in the first period. Nouvel doing an excellent job of guarding the perimeter. And the shot up and away, but no good by Ashton Callan.
Another nice job by Wilson. Tipping that ball to keep it alive for his teammate. End up with a layup in the other end.
Saginaw Nouvel going on a run. Camden Call 6 points now in the game. 6 of the Panthers' 14. From the corner once again, no good.
Christie kind of settling for the outside shot these last couple trips.
Kadale Williams intercepts the pass there. Back to J.J. Brown for three from the top, in and out, no good. And that'll be Jack Wilson gathering it up once more. All the way. There you go, Kelly. And we've got our timeout coming up.
Yeah, no good call by Lumen Christi to call that timeout. Saginaw Nouvel doing a great job with their matchup zone, cutting off everything on the inside and very active on the boards, getting quick outlets, and Lumen Christi not getting back on defense quick enough and getting some easy buckets in transition. Good job by Lumen Christi to call that timeout. Time for them to regroup.
Yeah, time for them to regroup. Time for us to do the same. We'll send it to a quick commercial break and be back on the other side of this. Stay tuned. And coming back into this one, minute 50 to go and counting here in this first period. Nouvel going on a big run as they're up by 5 currently over Lumen Christi, 16-11. Fighting for it under the basket, no but good. Kadeo Williams back the other way here to Nouvel. Camden Call floats one up from 10 feet away, no good. There on the rebound, Zach Tropez in fresh in this game.
Yeah, good job by Tropez to slow down. It was going to be a 4-on-1. Better off waiting for his teammates.
Lumen Christi started hot from the three-point line, had a number of misses here as of late. Find themselves down 5 still.
Yeah, got a foul on Burgess there.
Yep. That'll be his first. Only a freshman on that squad, by the way.
Very active first period, very fun to watch.
Yes, indeed. It's always great to have schools from down south here showcasing their talents all this way up, all this far up into northern Michigan.
Yes, sir, to make the trip. And obviously it was a fun trip just coming from Charlevoix down here for today with the weather going on.
Yeah.
As we get a steal. Almost good.
Luke Tropez there missing on the easy puppy. 56 seconds to go in the first period.
And again, the thing I like from Nouvel is they always have their heads up, and they will advance the ball and hit the guy that is open. They won't just bring it up in a waste of time. If they're open, they will advance the ball, get it there, and pick up the pace.
Pass went through Drew Carlson's hands to get Lumen Christi the ball back. Another missed three. The rebound there by West Learned.
Kind of cold from the outside, Christi is right now.
Sean Foley gets the steal and the bucket. 18-11.
Foley setting a good example for me. I always talk about picking a side when you have a wide open layup, and sure enough, he picked the right side with a nice finish.
Nouvel's giving everything that Lumen Christi can handle here in the second half of this first period. Nouvel came into this one ranked number 30 in Division IV in the state of Michigan. Lumen Christi first in Division III. On the baseline, final seconds. The three-pointer up and away, and it's in. Beating the buzzer, Broden Burgess.
They're calling it good. Good bucket.
Yeah. All right, so one period in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Saginaw Nouvel Catholic Central. The Panthers up over Lumen Christi, 18-14. We will step aside for another quick break and come back on the other side of this. Don't go anywhere. So much action to go yet, ladies and gentlemen. We're just getting started.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime, engineered to be stronger. Our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as we come back into this one, it's about ready to get underway with our second period of action. Shane Smith, Eric Huffman, Ryan Bentley bringing this one to you live here from downtown Traverse City with Next Level Broadcasting. A great game so far here. As Lumen Christi finds themselves down under Saginaw Nouvel by 4, 18-14 to begin. So we get the scoreboard updated here. Eric, I'll let you take over for a moment.
Absolutely. Nouvel going to start this period with the ball. Get Foley up top, swinging off to his left wing. Nice dump off to the high post. Oh, nice power move by Brown. Just wasn't able to finish. Good rebound by Christi. But Brown going to keep the pressure on all the way down the court. Like he didn't get a full court foul, which is never a good thing. Get it back to Christi. We'll set up some offense, and we'll head out to the right wing. Nice skip pass. Get it down in the corner. Almost thought he stepped out of bounds there. That was Burgess, I think. And there, a turnover nonetheless, and back to Saginaw Nouvel.
Burgess looked like he wanted to fly with TVC too.
Yes, sir. I have a 12 p.m. flight with them tomorrow.
Yeah, in 31 days I'll be flying out from TVC as well to Italy as Drew Carlson works his way inside, misses the puppy there, back to West Learned. Away we go with Lumen Christi. And Luke Tropez trying for another three. Had a couple earlier on in the game, missed them since. 7 minutes to go in this first half, still an 18-14 game. An answer back three, no good from Ian Ziegelman.
Both teams not afraid to not set up offense. Find a good shot and let's take it, and then see what happens. Let's crash the boards, and either we get the boards or we're getting back on defense or we're looking to pressure or pick them up at half court. Love the pace of play.
Ashton Callan here taking care of the inbound. Back to, once again, freshman, number 55, Zach Tropez.
Got to be careful those skip passes when you've got athletic guards up top.
One like Kelly right there as he drives it all the way, draws the foul.
Able to swing that ball around and protect it, and then was fouled on the way up trying to finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this very special tournament. If you have any questions, comments, anything we'd like to know, some shout-outs for players, let us know where you're watching from, any of that good stuff, be sure to throw it in that YouTube chat box, and we'll try and get it on air. First free throw made there by Kelly. And coming back in for the Panthers, number 24, Zach Wilson. One for two there. But Saginaw Nouvel gets the ball right back. 6:25 and counting here in this first half. And a good knockaway there by Kadeo Williams into the hands of Lumen Christi we go. That'll be Williams driving his way in. We got a foul coming up here on
looks like a
Nouvel.
hand check.
So that'll be on Ian Ziegelman for Nouvel. His team's first this period. Overall, fairly low foul count between the two teams to begin this game. Looking to go up top here once again. Luke Tropez dishes that one over to Ashton Callan. Back to Kadeo Williams as he looks to find a lane inside. Taking him right back out by Nouvel, and their very stout inside defense at the moment.
Oh, nice find underneath. Defense wasn't looking. He slipped in behind him for a good layup. Oh, and a quick steal, sliding behind again for another quick layup.
4 points in 3 seconds. Luke Tropez and Cash Kalahar, the two parties on that one. 19-18 ball game. But the big three brought to you by Ian Ziegelman. Brings us right back to a 4-point game.
Nice response by Nouvel there. Giving up 2 cheap buckets and 2 that you might not have given up if you'd been paying attention, and then follow up with a nice 3 down at the other end.
The answer back, a swish, Ashton Callan.
Back and forth we go now.
Yes, I love a good back and forth game. 22-21 is the score. These two teams playing evenly matched at the moment. And another 3, that one well in front of the rim. Got a foul coming up here. That'll be on number 24, Jack Wilson for the Panthers. His second now. Big man has to be careful on the Panthers side. You don't want to lose someone like him. Already 2 fouls here in the first half.
Yeah, him, and then for Christi, Crowley's got 2. The only 2 with any type of foul trouble right now.
Okay. Zach Tropez gets himself out of a jam. Back to Kadeo Williams. The pass broken up momentarily by Kelly. Christi gains it back, goes for the shot, and draws the foul.
Callan's a nice player because he plays good guard and can shoot outside, but he also loves to drive hard to the basket.
So fall on Robert Brown, his first, team's third. Good bounce there by Callan, ties the ball game up for the first time since about the 4-minute mark in the first period. 22 all. And that's where it'll stay.
Yeah, each team's kind of shown their mini run, and each team's been able to respond. So let's start over.
Yeah. And a nice layup there by Ramon Kelly.
That's just a nice athletic bucket.
Yeah. And that's what we see on this floor as Sean Foley gets the steal.
Yeah. Pick a side. Nice
job. All the way in. Back to a 4-point game.
And like I said, you got good athletic guards for Nouvel up top, so you can't play dribble contest in front of them, and you can't play the skip pass, or else they're going to intercept that too all game long. Like, don't try to throw it over to 11 from there. Nice drive. And one.
That'll be another foul on 23.
Now you got to be careful because you've got Wilson and Brown both with 2 fouls.
Yeah.
You might be able to get away with one getting a 3rd foul this half, but you don't want both. Let's see, you got Wilson sitting on the bench right now. So good call by that. Have Brown stay out there. Brown very athletic though too. You'd hate to see him get his 3rd in this half.
26-25 ball game. Nouvel Catholic with it again at the moment. Ramon Kelly trying to look for someone inside. Why not? Pulls up for another 3. That one will fall short. Into the hands of Ashton Callan once more. Callan ran into some trouble, sends it back up top. And another 3, Kadeo Williams. 28-26 ball game. Spinning around, putting it up from 6 feet away, no good. Camden Call. Another
Didn't
foul.
I watch him run like a 70-yard touchdown earlier this year too?
Probably. So this will be another foul on the Panthers. This time it'll be Ian Ziegelman picking up
It's his second.
Yeah. 5 now for the Panthers. That's at least 3 different Panthers with 2 fouls.
Yeah,
apiece.
I guess the only positive out of that is it's only one of your starters.
Yeah. I'll be left short.
I was afraid to announce jinx the free throws because Christi hadn't missed one, but he went ahead and missed their first one anyway.
But if you go a quarter and a half without missing a free throw, that's a pretty good mark. Ramon Kelly.
Nice look off.
Floats that one up. That'll be short.
He's done that a couple times, so obviously he practices that. Just wasn't able to finish.
Yeah. Another big 3 coming up by Lumen Christi. In and out from Luke Tropez. The opposing number 11.
Nice run of the floor, making the defense go all the way down. Yeah. You might get a couple people to question that, but he took his shoulder and lowered into the defender. So that's gives the official a reason to make a call.
Yeah. Zach Tropez, the freshman, back in here for Lumen Christi. He finds Ashton Callan. Tropez will take it once more. Back and forth. Another 3 going up and in. Off the glass.
Obviously, he's able to hit the 3. They just try to get the defense to suck over too much so they can get the pass over to him. And he can obviously release that ball with somebody running in front of his face, too.
The answer back 3 falls short there from Robert Brown Jr.
Nice rebound by Callan, too. Oh, no. As soon as I say good job, then they turned it over.
Ramon Kelly, another good steal. He'll put up a 3. Why not? That one falls short again. And it'll be Lumen Christi ball.
You got Wilson back in for Nouvel now. He's probably your best interior player on both ends of the court for Saginaw. He's got 2 fouls. So you want to be careful not to get him a third, but if I'm Lumen Christi, I want to try to go at him and get him his third, get him out for the rest of this half and maybe the start of the third.
Zach Tropez gets that pass broken up by Sean Foley. A big height mismatch here as Kelly drives in 2 more.
Good hesitation. He's very fun to watch around the rim.
Yes, he is. Very powerful, fast player on this squad. There's a lead, ebbs and flows between these two teams. Right now it's Lumen Christi with a 4-point lead, 32-28, minute.
Yeah, it's over the back. No, don't throw your hands up. Out of position. He literally put his arm on his shoulders trying to get that ball. That's an easy call. Can't try to get those from behind like that.
That'll be the second foul for Lumen Christi. That'll go on Kadeo Williams. Just under a minute 15 to go in this first half. Still a 4-point ball game. Ty Murray. Back over to Camden Call. He'll float one up long, too, and it's in.
Nice shot.
Gosh, Eric, I wish all of our games were like this. Back and forth, close action, big shots.
Yeah, good job. Good job by, good half by Call. He's got 8 points this half.
Yeah. Zach Tropez to Luke Tropez, no good. On that 3 ball. Sean Foley speeding his way down the court and ties up the ball game.
Again, they're looking for the first good shot. They're not looking for a perfect shot, and they're not looking to waste time on offense. And just before the end of the half, let's start over again.
That's right. 15 seconds and counting. Lumen Christi fighting for the last shot of this half to go into the lead, or go into the second half with the lead, rather. Zach Tropez.
Some type of kick out. Yep.
Ashton Callan, no good on the 3
Found
ball.
the right player, just not able to make her fall.
So it'll be a tie ball game, 32 apiece. We'll go into our TVC Cherry Capital halftime break and be back with some halftime thoughts here in a few moments. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for a great rest of this evening.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Unique gifts, home accessories, wedding items, and so much more. The Lake House on Bridge Street offers so many things to make your home or even your visit to Charlevoix that much more special. When you want beautiful items that reflect Charlevoix the beautiful, stop in or visit them online at thelakehousecharlevoix.com for your own keepsake and your own personal memory of Charlevoix.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now. Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Unique gifts, home accessories, wedding items, and so much more. The Lake House on Bridge Street offers so many things to make your home or even your visit to Charlevoix that much more special. When you want beautiful items that reflect Charlevoix the beautiful, Stop in or visit them online at thelakehouseCharlevoix.com for your own keepsake and your own personal memory of Charlevoix.
Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
So well, we also have got Pamela Klaus here, Jack Wilson's grandma Pam, watching. Thank you so much, Pamela Klaus. We appreciate you tuning in. So we're just about ready to get underway with our second half of action here, ladies and gentlemen. As we get the game clock reset yet again, play beginning right in front of us with number 10, Ashton Callan for Lumen Christi. And away we go. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, keep those shout-outs coming in as we work our way through this game. Opening three, and it's in from Luke Tropez.
What a way to start the half.
Great opening shot by him there, 35-32. Lumen Christi in the lead. Pass inside, broken up.
Yeah, we're just talking amongst ourselves there during halftime about the gameplay of both teams. Pretty evenly matched, and trying to figure out where the difference is going to come from, whether it's who has got the better shooting percentage or who makes the least amount of mistakes, foul trouble, this and that. But a very evenly matched game so far.
So that one sails out of bounds. Nouvel gets it back with Sean Foley in control. Crossing the timeline here. Just over 7 minutes to go in the third. The big man, Jack Wilson, finds Foley once again. And Kelly looking to take his hand at things here. At the top, pump fakes it back over. Inside to Kelly once more as he fights his way inside. He'll bounce that off of a foot from Lumen Christi, and he'll stay with Saginaw.
Some good active hands knocking that ball out of bounds.
Okay.
A little dipsy-do on the wing again.
Yeah, no good there from the shot by Ramon Kelly. Get the rebound, though, as he spins around, shoves that back over. And up top we go and around the arc. And that'll be a foul coming up on Lumen Christi.
No. Williams wants to complain about that foul, but that was he was riding all the way to the sideline, almost trying to hip check him out of bounds, and the official decided to make that call.
So that'll be
3 on. I think that's 3 on Williams now.
Yeah. Camden Call was working the ball on the sideline as the foul occurred. Kelly, a long floater, no good. The rebound from Jack Wilson gets broken up, and it'll be Timmy Crowley taking it all the way back here for Lumen Christi. And he'll draw the foul.
Yep. Went up strong. Defender brought the hammer down.
While we have a moment, we want to thank our fans who have shouted out so far. Mary Kate Payne. Yeah. Shout out to Nouvel, number 14, John Budd, watching from Saginaw, as well as Striker Deshane. Ashton Callan, come on, come make me proud.
First free throw by Crawley's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love it when the out-of-towners utilize Next Level Broadcasting. We appreciate you so much for tuning in today.
There you go, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So it's a 5-point lead right now in favor of Lumen Christi, 37-32.
And don't forget, Nouvel and Lumen Christi fans, we got 2 more games coming tomorrow. Make sure you tell all your friends and family to tune in.
Yeah, completely free service. We'd love to be able to include, normally we're a Northern Michigan-based company, but we're expanding all the time, and we love to be able to provide our coverage for our Southern friends as well here in the state.
Yep, and we had just taken a trip down to Aquinas College and did a St. Francis game down in Aquinas' gym, and they played, took on Adrian Madison. That was a nice, fun game down there.
Yeah. First free throw made there.
Yeah, it was by Brown.
Yep, Brown Jr. there.
So, yeah, love to get the tri-lane. We actually, for football, we went down to Lumen Christi twice this year.
Yeah. Meant to Berrien Springs as well. As Nouvel Catholic picks up the free throw rebound there. Kelly over to Foley for a three off the front of the iron, no good.
That'll be an over the back.
Another one there on Lumen Christi. That'll be Cash Kalahar. Yeah,
Oh, there, now I can mark it.
got to get the old pen clicker
Yeah,
going.
I got to get the ink out.
Brown Jr. fighting his way in, gets the two.
As you can see, like I talked about over the end of the half, big, strong moves down below. He just bowled his way in there to get that 2 points.
37-35 is the score, and a takeaway.
Nice steal. See if he's got. I was wondering if he was going to wait for his teammate to give the dump-off pass.
Got broken up there. It'll be Crawley back to the corner. In for another three from Luke Tropez.
It's his third three of the night.
He was looking for one of those. It's his second here in this period alone.
And again, the athletic guards from Nouvel still getting to the basket.
.40-35 ball game. Broken up by Camden Call. Pass off to Kelly, and he gets the 2 points on
Almost
the board.
thought about not making that. He was paying attention to the defender behind him as he was going up for the shot.
Four and a half minutes to go in the third. Another takeaway here. Sean Foley gets it back for the Panthers. 3-point game, 40-37.
Yep. We're halfway into the third, and Brown from Nouvel still with only his 2 fouls, so good job by him playing heady basketball.
In and out on the 3-point try from Kelly. Rebounded nicely by Camden Call. It'll be Ramad Kelly once again, drains for 2 instead.
He's the Nouvel spark plug for this third period with 4 points, and Brown with 3 so far.
Christi with the 1-point lead. Gets that.
Oh,
okay. That'll be a foul coming up on Robert Brown Jr.
Let's say Brown on the reach-in.
Yep.
It'll be his third.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who do not know, we're a Northern Michigan-based broadcasting company. So far, we cover 5 different schools. Traverse City St. Francis, which is why we're here at this tournament. Charlevoix, Elk Rapids, Gaylord, and Gaylord St. Mary. And expanding all the time, so who knows, we might be adding a school your way before too long. As the first free throw went in there by Timmy Crawley, back to a 2-point game, 41-39.
I was so confident in that free throw, I put a mark on it before he even made it.
Lumen Christi, I mean, it's been pretty much lights out from the free throw line so far.
Yeah, it was force of habit. I think they've only, they still only missed 1 so far.
Yeah, that's a mark that coach would be happy with. We'll have another foul coming up here, sending Big Jack Wilson to the line.
Yes. Able to get 2 hands on that ball and go up strong. They called it on the floor, so it'll be out of bounds. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't like pointing as a good bucket. He was just pointing at the fouls on the floor. Sometimes people will misunderstand that as, oh no, it was a good bucket.
Oh, one buried off the corner there. And that was J.J. Brown who committed the foul most recently for Lumen Christi. And they'll have the ball back here up 3, 42-39. Zach Tropez, sophomore. The smallest member on the court, but a lot of experience so far in his young years as a sophomore, being able to play with these big guys. Kelly works that one in a little bit short there on the layup.
And Kelly, just no fear, looking to go up against anybody trying to score or get a foul.
Camden Call back to Tropez. I apologize. That was, yes, it was. Thought I was looking at the
He
wrong
may be
roster
the
for a
smallest guy in the court, but man, he can shoot a three.
Yes, he can. 6-point game now in favor of
Look at him
Christi.
fight around that screen, too. Good job.
45-39, no good there. Drawing the foul, though.
They're getting...
Yeah, that'll be an offensive foul on Nouvel. Jack Wilson picks that one up. That'll be his third.
Yeah, 2:43 left to go in the third. He's thinking of bringing Brown back in. But if you're Lumen Christi, I want to go right at Wilson, try to get him his fourth. And the same thing with Brown. And once he comes in, if he takes him out, or either one of them, I'm going to go after them, try to get them their fourth right away.
From the corner, that one falls short from Ashton Callan.
Yeah, it's, again, Brown's going to come in and have Wilson set. So if I'm Jackson Lumen Christi come down, I want to try to get some type of one-on-one matchup, try to get him in some type of switch or some type of area where you can drive against him and try to get him his fourth foul.
Ron Kelly working his way inside, gets that one tipped away. Good feet movement from him, just couldn't finish. 2:05 to go on the third. Tim Crawley worked it all the way in. Instead, passes it back out, but he'll have it in the corner once again. Drains another three. And the biggest lead that either team has had all night long so
He showed
far.
his teammates. That was his first three of the night.
Yeah. 9 points. Back to 7. Ramon Kelly.
Kelly,
back
yeah.
with 2.
Lumen Christi's got to find an answer for him. He's kind of been, like I said earlier, the spark plug this period.
Another three just a bit long.
Offensive rebound. Got to make that contact and then go get the ball.
Back and forth between the Trope brothers. Now back to freshman Ashton Callan as he works his way up top to reset things. Luke Trope firing for another three. That one off the heel. The rebound by Wes Learned. And 2 more brought to you by Ashton Callan.
Yeah, they're calling for a foul at the other end, but he really didn't have anything on him. He was able to reach in there and keep that ball alive.
Lumen Christi starting to work their magic a little bit. Currently up 9. But Kelly's got something to say about it. Swishes in 2 more. And we'll have a timeout call.
30-second timeout being called. Kelly with 8 points this period.
Wow. 50-43. Nouvel hanging in there against number 1 in the state Division 3, 11th in the state across all divisions, Jackson Lumen Christi. While we have a moment, we want to thank our friends at Pop Excavating. Hey, Traverse City, can you dig it? Well, our fine friends at Pop Excavating sure can. Specializing in septic systems, drain fields, house foundational footprints, land clearing, wintertime snow plowing, and much more. For your next large project, leave the digging to Pop Excavating. Visit popexcavating.com for more info. And we've got a moment. We want to thank a couple more of our shout-outs here. Lindsay Wyrick watching her nephews Ty and Rodney from Nouvel Catholic Central here in Charlotte, North Carolina. One of TVC's newest airport destinations. Charlotte, thank you for broadcasting. Go Nouvel. Well, thank you, Lindsay. And we got another Lindsay Nastoff.
Awesome.
Supporting Ashton Callan. Let's go. We'll get to these other ones here in a moment. Lumen Christi with the ball back, 38 seconds and counting. Up and away, the three, no good.
Got to be over the back. That one will be on Learned.
Yep, Wes Learned there.
Looks like we're shooting down at the other end.
Yeah, that will be Lumen Christi's 5th team foul. Sending Robert Brown Jr. to the line. Zach Trope comes back in for Lumen Christi.
One thing it looks like so far that we're not going to have to worry about is fatigue. Both teams look ready to go all night.
Yeah. Yeah, and Robert Brown Jr. gets his 4th point of the game. Goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Back to a 2 possession 6-point, 50-44 affair. Zach Tropez finds Timmy Crawley. Time ticking down here in the third. Lumen Christi looking to have the last possession once again. 15 seconds to go.
Stepped on the line.
Yep.
Good idea by Crowley not to do anything around that rim with after the whistle blew, too.
Camden Call knocked it away there for the Panthers. Staying with Lumen Christi and Ashton Callan with 8 seconds to go. Oh, intercepted pass right there under the basket by Robert Brown Jr.
Miscommunication.
Yep. Sean Foley floating that one up before the buzzer, no good. Remain a 6-point game, 50-44. We'll keep it right here. Take care of a couple more bills before we go into our fourth quarter. First, we want to thank Twin Bay Docks. Attention all water lovers, Twin Bay Docks is Northern Michigan's gold standard for your lakeside access. Trusted by consumers and distributors alike, featuring a superior patented vinyl design, Twin Bay Docks makes living life out on the water easy. With their easy-to-install dock systems, you can spend more time enjoying your dock as opposed to feeling anxious about putting it in and taking it out. See for yourself online at twinbaydockproducts.com. We also want to thank Travers Catholic Credit Union. Travers Catholic Federal Credit Union is your all-in-one financial service provider. Invest in yourself and those around you with the help of Travers Catholic Credit Union. All right, Eric.
Yes, sir.
Our thoughts here before we go into the fourth quarter.
You know, I think the only thing they need to watch for is Williams has 3 fouls for Lumen Christi. Brown and Wilson have 3 fouls for Saginaw Nouvel. And again, it's a 6-point game. Both teams are playing hard. Both teams are playing their game. It comes down to, like I said at the start of this third period, it'll be shooting percentage and whoever makes the least amount of mistakes. Looks like it could be one at the foul line.
Yeah.
Lumen Christi looks like they made a few more than Nouvel. It could be the difference.
We'll have to see. 6-point game right now. Nouvel Catholic Central to begin the ball, or with this quarter with the ball. As I
pack his bags. He's traveling.
Yeah.
Just like me tomorrow.
Yeah. Normally I would say it's perfect time to get down to Atlanta where it's nice and warm.
Yeah. I got to worry about there being ice when I get there tomorrow.
Jimmy Crawley working his way, spinning. Gets that one back over to Zach Tropez. Posts that one up from 3. That goes behind the backboard.
Yeah, hit a piece of the furniture on the other side.
Yeah. Got Mary Budd saying, thanks for broadcasting this for us that are not able to attend. Go Nouvel. Well, thank you, Mary, for watching.
Yeah,
John,
we appreciate you all. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. John Crowley, Go Titans, watching from Fort Myers, Florida.
Beautiful.
There you go. Well, we appreciate you watching all over, not only Michigan, but across the country as well. One of our favorite parts from Next Level Broadcasting is to find where our viewers are watching from. As we got a missed shot there from 3-point world from Drew Carlson.
Oh, they had a backside guy, too. They missed him.
Zach Tropez working it in once again.
What
the big guys, gets 2.
What a clever play. Tropez, he knew Brown was coming, and he was going to shoot that thing out of the building, and he floated it up before Brown even got there. Nice finish in the paint.
8-point lead. Bell and Camden Call here trying to get some more points on the board. Floats that one up, no good. Back to Lumen Christi. Kadale Williams taking it unhindered. Gets it in.
Nice, easy, laid it in and grabbed the rim on his way up. Just a slight jam on that one.
A gentleman's dunk, we'll call it.
Gentleman's dunk, yes.
6:25 to go here in the game. A 10-point lead, the biggest that Lumen Christi or either team for that matter has had all game long. They get the ball right back here.
On the floor. Yep.
And that'll be Rodney Murray with the 3 there on your screen for the Panthers. His first foul of the game.
Don't forget, Nouvel and Lumen Christi fans, to watch the second game tonight. You can see which team your favorite team is going to play tomorrow.
That's right. St. Francis against Kalamazoo Hackett, another top-ranked team. Kalamazoo Hackett is. St. Francis, a perennial powerhouse in northern Michigan, so that'll be a fun game, no doubt, as well.
You're getting a timeout.
Yep. We've got one more sponsor to thank. Eric, I think you're going to like this one. For those of you who don't know, Eric Huffman here is the owner of the Lake House up in Charlevoix. We are the typical Charlevoix crew for all their games up there. And we want to thank him real quick for coming down here and joining us today. From the moment you walk into the Lake House, the essence of easy living and life on the water shines through. They offer unique gifts, including wedding, home accessories, and furry friend items. Our assortment of gifts and home decor is perfect for your home, cottage, or boat. Come visit the Lake House to commemorate your visit to one of Michigan's premier resort destinations. They're located at 403 Bridge Street in Charlevoix, or visit them online at thelakehouseCharlevoix.com.
Yeah, appreciate it. Like we've been talking about, going down to using TVC to go down to Atlanta for our yearly buying trip tomorrow. We're going to spend a week down there. Yeah.
6:13 to go in the game.
Nice power move, just didn't finish.
Nouvel with a big hole to dig out of here. 10 points, 6 minutes to go. Plenty of time, but they got to get some points scored.
Not a bad look up with court, but those cross-court passes against the athletic teams, more than likely going to get a turnover, at least a deflection.
Another three, up and in. My goodness, Luke Tropez.
Yeah, he was looking for someone in the crowd to look at after that shot, too.
His fourth three of the evening.
He had to set his feet for that one because that one was out there a little ways.
Yeah. You wouldn't have known it, though. Perfectly dialed in. 57-44 game right now.
That's one of his shots, too. It just didn't go in.
Jack Wilson leaves that one on the rim. Back the other way. Kadeo Williams. Staring down Camden Call. Flings that one over to Zach Tropez there in the corner. Buried against Robert Brown, Jr. So it's back up top to reset. Another three coming your way. That one's off the heel. Kadeo Williams unable to connect. Right at midcourt. That'll be rebounded. Luke Tropez with his hands on it now.
Yeah, you're up 13 if you're Lumen Christi. You're just going to pull the ball out, and you're going to try to run as much clock as possible. Make them make you run an offense.
Yeah. Takeaway here coming up by Ramon Kelly.
The bad part about that is with Nouvel, you've got great athletic guards who can get a steal at any point, can attack at any point too, so you can't hold the ball up top for too long. You got to move the ball around.
Sean Foley puts one up for three. That one just a little bit too powerful into the hands of Zach Tropez and Lumen Christi once more. Still a 13-point, 57-44 game. Just over 4 minutes to go. In and out from Luke Tropez.
Good ball movement, though.
Yeah.
Nouvel's got to force the issue. They got it in the right hands, though.
Good break up here between the 211s, Ramon Kelly and Luke Tropez as he takes it all the way in. Dishes it off to his partner in crime, Cash Kelleher, for two more.
Nice pass. I don't know exactly how it got there, but it was a nice pass.
Yep.
From our vantage point, it looked like it hit 2 or 3 people on the way through, but it went right hit him in the right spot, right in the hands. He was able to go up and make that finish.
Mike Kessler here saw enough for the Panthers, took a timeout. Do we want to bring in the coach, Cam?
Well, no, with these crew, yeah, we can do something real quick if you'd like.
So we're gonna play the role of the Panthers here for a moment. What would you draw up? You're down right now, 59-44, with about 4 minutes, give or change, to go in the game. We can throw something up here. Coach Eric Huffman.
I'm going to quickly do a two-man game. Quickly do a two-man game, just a quick pick and roll, look to attack. If we get through this pick and roll, we're looking for the roll. If we don't get this easy bucket, this defender's going to slide over. We're going to get a dump-off pass to him. And then as soon as the ball goes in, we're going to turn around and we're going to 1-2-2 press. And then as soon as the ball is inbounded to a guard, we are collapsing and double team, cut off this return pass, cut off the short pass, cut off the short pass. We're looking to cut off all the short passes and only a lob pass over the top that these athletic guards and this athletic team can run and go get. So we want to cut off all these short passes, get a quick pick and roll, quick bucket, quick press, maybe you get a steal, another bucket behind that.
Very nice. Eric Huffman, head coach of Harbor Springs and Harbor Springs Light Christian for 25 years. So he's got a lot of experience to bring to the table for both men's and women's basketball. Another near takeaway from Luke Tropez. But Robert Brown Jr. tried to get one in. Just a little bit too much power there as it bounces across the rim. And
should
that
be blue.
will go back to Nouvel.
Believe it should be blue ball.
Yep. Got Rich Budd letting us know he's watching from Lansing. Thank you, Rich.
Yeah, I'm not in a position to argue, but that should have been blue ball.
Well, the ref right in front of us said it was initially, then it got overturned.
Yeah, then got away with a carry possibly too.
Luke Tropez buries another one in from long range.
5th three for that young man.
Wow. Nouvel wished they had that ball instead of Luke Tropez right now. Nouvel fighting for every shot they can get.
Yeah, and one. Nice take.
That'll help a little bit. Try and go for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Sending Camden Call to the line.
It's Call's first points of the second half.
Yeah. It'll be Luke Tropez's first foul of the game. With 3 minutes to go here, this free throw and this three-point play will help Nouvel a lot to keep their hopes alive of making a comeback. And it's in. Not pretty, but it made it in.
Gets him 11 points for the day. He had 8 in the first half.
Yeah. 15-point game it is, 62-47. A little bit too much there. Not enough on the putback between Cadell Williams and J.J. Brown.
Yeah, he rose up and just rolled off the rim.
Williams makes up for it with the steal. Oh, got knocked away. Ty Murray there kept the dunk from Cadell Williams.
You could tell Williams was on his way for a tomahawk or some type of dunk, and Nouvel was not having anything of that.
Williams will have it back here at the top. Back over to Timmy Crowley. With 2.5 minutes to go, Jackson Lumen Christi is going to try and drain off some clock. Another three. That one falls well short into the hands of Jack Wilson.
I don't know if somebody told him to shoot, but I wouldn't have shot that one.
Kelly.
Nice handoff.
There you go. Jack Wilson. 120
Wilson's first point since the first period. My bad.
No, you're good. 13-point game. Back to 15 points off the layup from J.J. Brown. Three, big one coming. No good from Camden Call. The rebound by Wilson. Kelly for three as well, no good. A third rebound coming up here from Ty Murray.
Activity having more of a look of the first period right now.
Lumen Christi closing in on their 69-point per game average and currently holds a 15-point lead, which is what they've been averaging as well in each win of this season. Cadell Williams lays up two more. No good. Nouvel looking a little bit out of sorts now. Flustered, finding themselves down 66-49 with a minute to go.
Yep, and the game's pretty much over at this point. You should just ride this one out. No sense having anything happen with a game to go tomorrow. And I believe Coach called that timeout to sub everyone out and have this game over.
Yeah. Luke Tropez, typical to form here, buries in another three, Eric. 6 for him from our count.
Yes, 5 in the second half alone.
Wow.
Yes, quite the shooting performance. Yeah, 6 threes, 1 two-pointer, and 2 free throws.
Before we close this game up, we'll try and give everyone watching from home a final scoring tally.
Oh, yeah. As we're working without headphones right now.
Yeah. We're trying to hear each other the best we can with the noise of the crowd. As one of our soundboard cords decided to call it a career right before the beginning of this game. So if you hear us talking over each other occasionally, that might be why. Sometimes we can't hear each other all that well. So we do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen.
What a great atmosphere to be able to not hear ourselves, too.
Everything we hope for and more as John Budd gets 2 points to his tally tonight. 5 so far for him. That'll be another errant pass by Nouvel. John Budd screams.
They call one more because they wanted one more pass out to the wing.
With the final 6 seconds to go, Nouvel looking to have the final shot. And the buzzer beater, no good. That was Owen Vance. So ladies and gentlemen, to take care of game 1 in this TC Catholic tournament, Jackson Lumen Christi comes away with the win here, and we'll go on to the championship game tomorrow. 71-49 the final score. Eric, any final words before we send it to a break? Get everything readjusted for game 2.
What a fun game. Fun watching both teams. I'm a big fan of both teams. I love watching Lumen Christi and a big fan of Saginaw Nouvel in the losing effort, too. They're going to win their fair share of games, and they've got the opportunity and the potential to have a nice deep run in the tournament, too. But, again, nice win by Lumen Christi to stay undefeated, I believe.
Yep.
And looking forward to this second game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have about a 12-minute break here as we get our scoreboard and programming all readjusted. But we'll be back here shortly, so stay tuned because there is so much more good action ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in about a dozen minutes. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 2 of this TC Catholic tournament here in downtown Traverse City. Shane Smith, Eric Huffman, and Ryan Bentley, our ace cameraman, bringing this one to you live here from Traverse City. Eric, we had a fun, high-flying, full of action first game between Jackson Lumen Christi and Nouvel Catholic. Lumen Christi came out with the win in that one, 71-49, but the game was not indicative of its score. Right up until the end, it was a hard-fought game all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, it was high-flying, all back and forth all game long. Both teams active on both ends of the court, at the half court and at the quarter court, and love to get up and down the floor and love to spread the wealth as I'm going back and looking at my scorebook. I mean, you've had just about everyone that entered the game scored for each team. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players for Lumen Christi and 2, 4, 6, 7 players for Saginaw Nouvel. So again, looking forward, if you're scouting these teams, looking forward to tomorrow, when are you going to stop? Because there are several.
Yeah. Well, these two teams have a lot in front of them here to come away with the win in this game. St. Francis, coming into this game, has a 3-4 record, but that's not indicative of their playing style. And Coach Finnegan kind of admitted that to me earlier on. They're a fairly young team. They had a gut check game against Petoskey, losing that one 66-29. But he admitted that they were working on some things in that game that they hadn't done yet this season. As they try and work their way through the season, their only goal, now that they're independent, is to get to the playoffs in March. That's it. They don't have to worry about conference championships or anything, so they just want to be the best they can be when March rolls around.
There's ways to treat your season. I'll go over what I did with my girls one year. The first year we won conference and districts in the same year. We kind of set up our season that way, but we'll talk about it after we get through the anthem and starting lineups here.
We also want to make mention that Kalamazoo Hackett comes into this game with an 8-1 record, averaging 66 points per game. Their only loss is to 6-3 Schoolcraft, and that was a less than 7-point loss. And Kalamazoo Hackett is ranked number 15 in the state in Division III. I apologize, number 13. Schoolcraft was 15th in the state. So 2 top 15 programs battling it out there. Hackett, a very strong program indeed. We'll send it to prayer and the national anthem with our PA announcer. Stay tuned.
And all who gather here, pray that everyone bears in mind that tonight's game is simply a competition between Catholic school athletes. Please guide our actions both on and off the court to reflect your teachings at all times. Grant, we pray, that each player competes with a strong body, a clear mind, and a pure heart. St. Francis of Assisi, pray for us. St. Sebastian, pray for us. Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
The privilege of this event was made possible and preserved by those who have fought and those who continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and sacrifices. All veterans, we encourage you to surrender the appropriate salute, and everyone else, please place your hand over your heart as we proudly sing our national anthem.
And as we love to say, play ball.
Yes.
Let's get into our starting lineup, shall we? First off, with Kalamazoo Hackett, the Irish. Senior, number 2, Jude Kaufman. Number 3, junior, David Verduccio. Number 10, junior, Leland Berg. Senior, number 11, Gavin St. Martin. And last but not least, senior, number 30, Brooks Basler. Head coach Ryan Basler for the Hackett Irish. And now for the hometown Glads. I've got a nice crowd here in front and behind us. Number 1, senior Isaac Kerr. Senior, number 5, Harrison Shepard. Junior, number 10, Lewis Ryan. Sophomore, number 12, Mason Holscher. And last but not least, senior, number 21, Luke Gorman. Starting out with 2 bigs here, Eric, Luke Gorman and Isaac Kerr. St. Francis is going to need them.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, I like this lineup. Shepard, Ryan, Holzer, Gorman, and Kerr. Very versatile lineup for St. Francis tonight. Gorman can go off anytime. Shepard can go off at any time. Kerr able to have a decent game. And then you've got a nice-looking bench then coming up for tonight, too, because you know, he's got some good minutes from Millward. You always talk about Millward quite a bit for the Gladiators. Ryan, number 10 for the Glads, also can get hot and a streaky shooter at any moment.
So here we go. Isaac Kerr and Gavin St. Martin to take care of the tip ball here. We want to welcome you all into Game 2 of this TC Catholic School Tournament. And away we go. St. Francis winning this one back and forth. As Mason Holscher brings it across the timeline for St. Francis.
Man-to-man by Hackett. Nice feed inside. Nice look and finish by Kerr to start the scoring.
Isaac Kerr delivers the first 2 points of the game, gets the crowd on their feet. As 30 seconds go by, David Verduccio loses it here. Good find to Louis Ryan.
Yeah. Go at your pace, not the pace they want you to play at. Don't go. If you go too fast, you're going to lose control of the ball.
Takeaway by Verduccio. Leland Berg passing it around. We've got Gavin St. Martin in control once again. Back to Brooks Basler. He'll try and work his way. Gets it over to Kaufman. Working the baseline once more. Basler finds double team pressure. Back up top to Leland Berg. No good on his opening 3-point try.
Nice activity around the boards for St. Francis, and good job by the student section telling their team to D up.
A 35-second possession here results in no score for Kalamazoo Hackett. St. Francis taking it back over. Ryan looking for somebody, guarded by Kaufman. Spinning his way around the top. Dish inside.
Oh, good feed in. Almost got into Gorman there. Yeah, another foul.
Isaac Kerr drives it up, but yes, draws the foul. So it'll be on David Verduccio.
Two quick ones on him. Yep, better get a sub and set that young fella down for a few minutes. Rethink some strategery. So I know you'll bring it up, but I'll bring it up right now. You'll see a little bit of different free throw shooting possibly in this game than we did in the first one.
Yeah, a little bit. Not exactly one of St. Francis'.
Mr. Kerr missed first one.
Yeah, not one of St. Francis' strong suits. That'll leave it a 2-0 ball game. The handoff here. Colin McBride coming in.
Yeah, active feet.
Big 3 shot, no good by Leland Berg. Remains a 2-0 game.
Again, St. Francis moving their feet and not just their hands. Good job. Another nice attack by the basket by Gorman. Couple attempts, just not able to score. Good job filtering up the middle, not giving up an open layup.
Brooks Bachelor gets that one off to Kaufman, working his way under the basket, gets tripped up. St. Francis comes away with it, and Lewis Ryan.
Yeah, coach telling them to advance it. Get it up there and see what you got. Take what they give you right away. Another nice attack at the basket. Get those, what do we call them? Puppies to
That's
fall.
right. So that'll fall on St. Francis Isaac Kerr, his first. Got a tie up here. Kalamazoo, Hackett. Oh, it'll be a foul instead. So it'll be a push on Harrison Shepard, picking up his first, team's second. So right in front of the broadcasting booth here, courtside, will be Leland Berg taking care of the inbound duty. It's getting it off to Colin McBride. Our nice wide angle shot there brought to you by Ryan Bentley. A long range jumper here, no good.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get a foul when McBride drove. I thought we were going to get a foul on Ryan, but instead we're going to get a foul on the shot. And second on Shepard instead.
3 team fouls already for St. Francis. And of course, like you just said, 2 on Shepard. Probably the player you want to see getting into foul trouble the least if you're St. Francis.
Yeah, he's one of those utility guys. Can do a little bit of everything. You hate
Yep.
to see him on the bench for too long.
Boy, was that pretty. The first point of the game from
Coach
a
electing
switch.
to not sub, but yeah, did the net even move?
No, not much. Two for two. I'm starting to see a trend with Southern schools compared to Northern schools in terms of free throw shooting. Luke Gorman got another tie up here, goes back the other way to Hackett.
We always practiced make him shoot percentages, and then we'd run depending on the percentage. But we did it as a team.
Brooks Basler gets that one off to Gavin St. Martin. Round we go in the corner once again to McBride. Basler for the 15-footer, no good. Picked up by Isaac Kerr.
Good job by Holscher to tip that and keep it active for his teammate.
2-2 ball game. Plenty of energy here, ladies and gentlemen. 4:44 to go.
Yeah.
In this first period.
My neck's already sore, and it's only 2-2.
Yeah. No good there on the shot. The putback.
Oh, airball the putback. Yeah, you got to go up strong, big fella.
Another foul in St. Francis. That'll be a Lewis Ryan. His first, team's fourth. Jude Kaufman was trying to work the ball in.
So both teams very active, but both teams seem to be overly active as we're not even 4 minutes into this game, and we've had 6 fouls called.
Wow. 4 on St. Francis, 2 on Hackett.
Be aggressive, be intense, but you've got to do it within the rules of basketball.
And a good inbounds pass here to Lucas Hazovsky for 2. Kalamazoo Hackett gets the lead, 4-2, 4:20 to go in the first period.
And what you don't want to see is free throws determining the score of the game right now.
Would have been a travel with St. Francis.
Nice
goes back
lead.
the other way on the steal, and good bucket by Basler.
Nice lead for his teammate.
6-2. St. Francis working themselves into a bit of a hole. Holscher passes this one off to Ryan. Shepard back to Holscher. Working along, Frank Reineck, baseline, kicks it back up top to Ryan once more. Gets that one tipped away. Isaac Kerr picks it up.
Yeah, fortunate to keep possession.
Yeah, Reineck wide open there. Back to Ryan, though, for the 3. No good. Isaac Kerr gets the rebound. Floats that one up short as well.
Yeah, though he's missed some close shots, I love that he's being active and being confident and attacking down low and playing hard in the paint.
Frank Reineck goes careening out of bounds there, trying to save the errant pass. Gavin St. Martin comes back in now for Kalamazoo Hackett. Big shot here, the three, and it's in.
Yeah, looked like the second guy cycling through. The first one went to wave through and get out of the way, and they made the area open for him.
Leland Berg picking up his first points. 9-2 ball game. Harrison Shepard pulls up for mid-range jumper, no good. Another three coming your way. Leland, no good.
Nope, over the back call.
Brooks Basler picks up his first foul. Team's third.
But obviously you see part of Hackett's strategy. They're not looking to waste any time. No matter what end of the floor they're on, they're looking to get the ball, advance the ball, find an open spot, take a good shot, and then move on to the next thing.
Tommy Donahue comes in for the Glads. Student section trying to get St. Francis going here, currently down 7, 9-2. Another takeaway by Basler. He brings it all the way in and lays it up for two more.
Good finish by Basler. Good defense by TC, though, not to get that foul call, but still play close enough to him. He had to make a tough shot. Again, the guards for Hackett, very, very active right now. Looking like they're starting to frustrate TC a little bit. And we're only in the first period.
Yeah. St. Francis with more fouls and points by a twice margin. And Cullen McBride gets two more in.
Again, another nice finish by him. His first bucket of the day. He's had some nice passes already.
Yeah.
And he came off the bench.
Lewis Ryan struggling, gets it off to Frank Reineck. Works his way around the arc and back to Holscher. Thought about the three. Gets it back to Reineck, and gets two on the board.
Who'd they give that to?
Reineck.
That's what I thought. Okay.
And the
nice steal by
here.
Ryan.
Need this bucket, and they got it. Casual layup there by Ryan.
Yeah, the only issue is he's almost slowed down too much because the defense is going to come up. I thought might have got blocked for a second there.
Yeah. Basler pulls up for that one. A little bit too much power. Reineck comes down with the rebound. Holscher back the other way.
Good job protecting the ball.
Ryan for a big three. No good off the iron.
He's capable of hitting that.
Yes, he is. We've seen a number
Way
of
to
times.
take the angle of his dribble away. Getting a steal on an easy layup.
There you go. St. Francis going on a 6-0 run. 13-8 now the score. A minute to go in the first period.
Oh, he almost going to get another one. Nice job by Ryan.
Comes away with it. Dumps it off to Kerr.
Oh,
no good.
Yeah, floating away from the rim. He need to extend his arm to finish that. Oh. Almost had to block. Well, we'll give him that chop on the arm.
Yeah. Lewis Ryan picks up his second foul now.
And we were talking about how much fun we were having in the first game.
Yeah.
Whew, I'm going to get tired watching this one.
Helps to have a ruckus student section here to really liven up the atmosphere. McBride barely touches the net. Number 2, Jude Kaufman, and number 12, Ty Brand come in for the Irish. Number 22, Reef Wickern comes in now for the Glads.
McBride 4 for 4 from the line so far.
15-8 affair. Wickern finding Ryan.
Nice backdoor look again for the finish.
There's two more for Tommy Donahue.
They've done a good job throughout the season of finding ways to get that backdoor cut, waiting for that guy not to be paying attention and just slide behind for the easy bucket.
Cullen McBride on the Irish, 20 seconds to go. He pulls up for the three. In and out. They're on the rebound. The Irish get it back. The third shot, no good. The fourth shot in. McBride fights for it. 6 seconds to go. And that'll be broken up by Gavin St. Martin, and that'll take care of your first period of action. Whew, got to take a breather for a minute. 17-11. Kalamazoo Hackett on top over St. Francis, but there's plenty of ball game left to go, ladies and gentlemen, so don't go anywhere. We're going to step aside for a quick commercial break and come back after this with a word from our friends at Twin Bay Docks. Stay tuned.
Twin Bay Docks' exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get the clock reset. Number 3, David Verduzco, back in here for Hackett.
So before the end of the period, you had McBride for Hackett doing a lot of action around the paint, and for being basically the facilitator of Hackett's offense too. You're gonna have to start playing off of him and make him shoot. He missed a 3 from the outside, but he's done all of his action from the inside. Maybe play off him a little bit, make him earn it from the outside first before we start letting him drive.
Wickern here looking for somebody, finds Tommy Donahue.
Back door again. Oh! And a jump ball.
Wow, you don't see that every day. That'll go back to Hackett. Bixby in on the what would have been assist. Just came in here on this game.
And what they'll get once in a while is when St. Francis looking to reverse the ball, they have that one guy out in the low corner area or short corner area, and there's no guard. So when you look up top, the defender's looking up at that wing and expecting a guard, and the offensive player sliding behind him for the backdoor pass.
A 3 around the world and out. Jude Kaufman tried that one. Wickern here finds Bixby. He tries a 3 off the backboard, no good. The big.
Yeah, you got to stop ball first.
Cullen McBride, no good. Tries a second time, gets that one knocked away.
Yeah, if you're not slowing the ball down around the three-point line, Hackett's just going to look to drive all night long, it looks like.
An errant shot there. Luke Gorman tried for a 3.
And again, quick outlet by Hackett, and it's received at the opposite three-point line.
Tommy Donahue picks up his first foul. Team's first as well as Spirit. Gavin St. Martin will be at the line.
Another thing I'll look out for is when you're playing faster than you're used to for a long period of time, it gets you out of sorts, and then tired fouls get committed or frustration fouls get committed. So you got to make sure, Shepard's got 2, Ryan's got 2. We got to make sure that you're going into halftime without a lot of fouls.
Definitely not what we see in Northern Michigan.
Hackett,
6 for 6
tonight.
Yeah. Reeve Wickern to Harrison Shepard. Drives that one in, draws the foul.
That may be the only way to slow McBride down is take him to the hole and get a foul on him.
Yeah.
But again, they were looking to bring the ball over to that side. And they had a guy up on the wing that was looked to fake up and then the backdoor cut, but he actually went with the backdoor cut that time, which allowed Shepard to drive and attack.
That'll be the second foul on McBride. Shepard Gets the first free throw for St. Francis. And 2. Hey, how about that? 7-point game, 19-12. Nick Bride to Gavin St. Martin. And around in the corner we go to Kaufman. The bounce pass broken up by Bixby. As he gets it all the way to Millward, draws another foul.
Yeah, and that's a case of the play was probably designed for a pass to go there, and so he just expected it to be there, and their defender was there.
So that'll be on Lucas Hazevsky, his first. Millward at the line. There you go.
Yeah. Always look to get some good, valuable minutes from Millward each game.
Yes. St. Francis with both big, 6'5" gentlemen Isaac Kerr and Isaiah Millward out there on the floor. Millward goes 2 for 2. St. Francis 4 for 4 from the free throw line all of a sudden.
Yes.
Keeping them in this ball game. Right now, down 5. Brooks Basler working against Shepard. Shoves that one back over to Gavin St. Martin. And around in the corner we go, working the baseline. Foul coming up on St. Francis. That was Gavin St. Martin trying to work his way to the basket.
Yeah.
Isaiah Millward gets his first foul.
We talk about this a lot, that slight pump fake that gets the defenders up in the air, and in the drive around it, he's able to get the body contact and the foul from that slight pump fake.
Yeah. Leland Berg working his way, gets it back over to Basler. David Verduzco back to Basler once more as he works his way inside. The cut to Verduzco, no good. Back over to good shot by Leland Berg.
His second 3 of the night.
Yeah. 8-point game, 22-14.
You can tell he likes that shot because he had his feet set, just waiting for in case that pass came out there.
Leland Berg gets his first foul now. 5:39 to go in the first half. It's an 8-point game in favor of Kalamazoo Hackett. Harrison Shepard saunters across the half-court line, giving everyone a second to get themselves set up here for hopefully a scoring drive if you're a Gladiator. Shepard does all the work himself.
Yeah, basically just played a 2-man game up top.
Basler to Verduzco. Now to Berg as he works his way out of the corner. St. Martin to Verduzco.
St. Francis bench and the student section all telling him to D up now.
Yeah. St. Francis keeping Hackett on the perimeter. Just as I say that, Gavin St. Martin works his way inside for a quick floater.
Timeout by Hackett.
All right. That'll give us a moment to thank one of our fine sponsors this evening. Always a pleasure to have the support of our wonderful sponsors year in and year out. First off, we want to thank Cherry Capital TVC Airport. Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport is your gateway to northern Michigan, and now is the time to fly TVC. And they've got a new year-round nonstop flight to Charlotte, North Carolina. Flying TVC will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Maybe you're looking for a winter getaway, maybe for spring break, or you've got relatives flying in all over the country for maybe this holiday season we just had. Let TVC service you all year long. Visit tvcairport.com for more info, flight reservations, and up-to-the-minute flight schedules for Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, and United Airlines.
And I will be flying from nearby and tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. St. Francis with the ball back here. Down 8, 24-16. 4:40 to go in the first half.
Nice interior pass.
Oh, good block by Cullen McBride. The shove and the good shot by Leland Berg. 10-point game, the largest lead that we've seen with Kalamazoo Hackett so far.
Berg is just playing bully ball in that last shot.
Yep. Shepard for long two, no good. Gets his own rebound. Pass inside. 3 different gladiators fighting for it. Ryan comes away with it. And back to the perimeter we go. Shepard fighting his way to the free throw line. Gets it off to Kerr. Big man should have taken it. Fights one off the glass instead.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What a beautiful spin and finish with the left hand. I think it was over McBride, too.
McBride pulls one up, no good. There on the rebound. Millward. 3:30 to go in the first half. Back to Bixby as he works his way.
Got to be careful picking up your dribble.
Spinning around, goes up for the shot and gets it. St. Francis not able to get to where Hackett is currently, but hanging around the 6 to 8 point range.
Got caught up in a little do-si-do down there, but able to finish.
McBride driving against Shepard, floats one up, bakes it off the glass.
And the officials kind of letting them bang around a little bit right now. Nice finish by Kerr once again.
Kerr. Still a 6-point game, 28-22. St. Francis hanging around. Crew change coming up here on the next stoppage of play for substitutions. Basler finds Kaufman. Now Verduzco, no good from the 3-point land. Kerr comes away with the rebound.
Make yourself available. Nice.
Shepard
Oh,
to Kerr.
you got to collect yourself. Nice follow.
Kerr lays it in. We got the closest game we've seen since midway through the first period. 4 points separate the two teams, 28-24. St. Francis playing gutsy basketball, keeping themselves alive. But an answer back 3 from Verduzco.
And that's his first bucket of the night, so clutch bucket by him after a nice run by St. Francis.
Still a 7-point game. Bixby up top to Shepard. That one falls just short.
Ooh. I talked about the officials letting him go a little bit, and we just got a touch foul underneath. All right.
Isaac Kerr picks up his second.
Good minutes by Kerr. He's going to take a little breather, but 6 points in this period for him. Kind of the get from the cow that's given milk guy till that foul. So I'll give him a little breather, get him back out there, put some more work in.
That's right. McBride staring down Millward. Gets it back to Berg. Meets some trouble. Another foul coming up on St. Francis. That'll go on Jake Bixby, his first. Spreading the wealth on fouls here for St. Francis.
Guess I shouldn't have said that so loud.
Yeah.
One more by the Glads, and you'll have Hackett shooting.
McBride inside, broken up nicely by Mason.
Oh, nice help, but then he gave up the turnover for a bucket.
Brooks Basler comes back with it anyway.
Yes, did everything right, but you got too quick in trying to get that ball up the court.
St. Francis finds themselves back down 9. Being close as 5 just 45 game seconds ago. And another takeaway by Berg. Big heave up court. Far too hard to be gathered up by McBride.
Thankfully, McBride saw that basketball stanchion there, too. He might have had a little shift in the hoop there because he was going full speed.
Isaac Kerr coming back in for the Lads. 50 seconds to go in this first half.
When you're under a minute, you don't want Kerr to get his third. You got Shepard and Ryan with 2 also, so you got to be careful with that.
Yeah. Oh, sure, good pass to Bixby. In and around it goes for 2 more.
Again, getting the defense to look and sliding and skipping away behind them for a backdoor cut and an open shot around the short corner.
Yeah. McBride, and that'll be a foul coming up here on Reineck. McBride taking a hard hit on the floor, gets his bell rung, slow to come up.
Looked like a legit foul. I don't think he's one of those that would go for a so-called soccer-type foul where you'd have to sell it.
Yeah.
First missed free throw for Hackett on the night if you want to give them something to work on.
Well, he took a hard hit, so I wouldn't necessarily blame him.
No, he already had the ball. Can't let him in. Nope. Yeah, we'll let you in.
Bounces back, gets that second one. If you're McBride and take a hit like that and still make one of your 2 free throws, that's a win in my book.
Timeout for the last possession.
Yeah. Well, we won't send it to Coach Cam, but Eric, if you were Coach Finnegan right now, you got 17 seconds to go. You're down 8. What's something to draw up that you want? So a good play for your team to go into the halftime break feeling good about.
They've done a good job of moving the ball around, getting their backdoor cuts, and getting the ball inside. I think they're making sure that they have the play that they want and making sure that everybody understands what's going to happen with this play. I think they just keep doing with what they're doing. Moving on from that, though, they've got to find an answer for stopping McBride, and then you can't let Berg get hot because he's hit 2 threes, and it looks like he could be, from the way he plays out there, he kind of looks like he's a very good athlete, streaky shooter, so you don't want him to get rolling. But the main answer, everything runs through McBride, it seems to be, at least this half. And so you got to find a way to keep Gibson spacing for him. Like I said earlier, make him beat you from the outside or prove himself from the outside before he starts attacking the basket like he has, able to score or get an and one or at least get a foul and shooting free throws. Or if he's not able to do something, he's able to find people for an outlet pass or a dump-off pass.
All right. Well, let's see. Coach Finnegan listened to Eric here.
Well, I'm assuming they probably try to hold for the last shot. I wouldn't believe Hackett would come out and pressure him. Yeah, they'll inbound it at the side of half court.
Yeah. 17 seconds.
I'd see now they're going to go after him. Yep. No easy looks.
That's for sure. Well, I have a tie-up, possession arrow favoring St. Francis.
Yep. But again, you wait as soon as they got crossed half court, you jump that double team, started with 17 seconds. Now they're down to 8. And now they got to worry about, are they going to jump it again?
Yep. Jake Bixby.
Spacing is important. Good spacing.
All sorts of trouble met up with Reineck, and that'll be the end. So, ladies and gentlemen, going into the half, St. Francis down 8, 34-26 under Kalamazoo Hackett. But a good game still nonetheless. Lots of action here, ladies and gentlemen, so don't go anywhere. We're going to step aside for our TVC Cherry Capital Airport halftime break and be back on the other side of this. Stay tuned.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Unique gifts, home accessories, wedding items, and so much more. The Lake House on Bridge Street offers so many things to make your home or even your visit to Charlevoix that much more special. When you want beautiful items that reflect Charlevoix the beautiful, stop in or visit them online at thelakehouseCharlevoix.com for your own keepsake and your own personal memory of Charlevoix.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit airport.com now.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Unique gifts, home accessories, wedding items, and so much more. The Lake House on Bridge Street offers so many things to make your home or even your visit to Charlevoix that much more special. When you want beautiful items that reflect Charlevoix the beautiful, stop in or visit them online at thelakehouseCharlevoix.com for your own keepsake and your own personal memory of Charlevoix.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to our TVC Cherry Capital Airport halftime show. Shane Smith, Eric Huffman, Ryan Bentley, the three of us from Next Level Broadcasting, bringing this one to you live, the first annual TC Catholic School Tournament. Right now, we've got a pretty fun game here, an 8-point game, but still a fun one nonetheless between St. Francis and Kalamazoo Hackett. Good balanced scoring with Hackett and pretty balanced scoring with St. Francis, just not obviously as much as Hackett, but fouls have been really kind of the chaw and the craw of St. Francis so far in this game.
Well, the one thing that will concern me in the second half will be fouls. Kerr with 2, Shepard with 2, Ryan with 2, and then you've got 4 other players with 1. Granted, Hackett, Verduzco's got 2, and McBride's got 2, who's pretty much their facilitator. But still, at the pace of play and the way Hackett plays their game, looking to attack basically everything. And I mentioned this during the first half. They got to worry about not just foul trouble, but your fouls coming from fatigue, frustration, situation of the game or whatnot. So you've got to make sure you're just playing within yourself and making sure that you're taking care of your fouls as best as possible. Again, play within yourself, take what they give you, and try not to go faster than you're capable of.
Right. As I said, it's been a very fast-paced game for St. Francis. They're normally a faster team, at least here in Northern Michigan, but to this level of speed, no. This has been breakneck speed for any team in Northern Michigan, and that's why these Southern teams are so fun to compete against. They bring a level up here that we don't typically get to see and really get to sharpen the axe for some of these Northern teams as they look to prepare for a postseason run for teams like St. Francis, Elk Rapids, who we saw playing teams in the Elk Rapids Invitational from downstate as well. So this is whether St. Francis wins or loses this game and tomorrow's game as well, it's great experience building for them to go into the postseason, like the game that they played against Class A Petoskey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it was a learning experience, lessons learned, or something like that. What can you take from that? A good film game, or something like that. But again, with Hackett, the basketball like that, or what we saw in the first game too, that's not anything that Northern Michigan isn't used to. Back in the day, if you want to call it back in the day, that was just about what Northern Michigan basketball was all about. It was up and down the floor. It was pressing. It was 80 shots a game. It was trying to score as much as possible and pressing defense. But just as time goes by, things change and whatnot. And so you don't see that as often. You'll see, obviously, these nice teams from downstate. A lot of times you'll see it as in the UP.
Yeah.
UP basketball, especially you get those D and small C schools. They love to run that. And obviously, when I coached in that realm of D and C, it's kind of what we did too. It was up and down the floor. It was high pace. It was high action. It was a lot of pressing. It was a lot of shots. And trying to play within the rules of basketball and keep controlling your fouls, like we talked about with St. Francis too. So it's you're capable of playing that game. You've just got to commit to it, and you've got to believe in it and trust that what your coaches are doing. And like I said, I think in the last game we did, about any coach's philosophy will work. You just got to buy into it. St. Francis has a nice team and a nice program, and I think they're going to do great things. Again, you just got to believe in what you're doing. And again, it's only, what, an 8-point game right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, very winnable. And again, we saw like a team like this down in the Aquinas game that we talked about earlier today with Adrian Madison. St. Francis looked overmatched in that game, ended up coming back and winning that game.
So you brought in your coaching experience. If you were Coach Sean Finnegan right now, we got a little bit of time before the halftime break comes to an end. What is, say, one or two of your biggest adjustments you would make if you're St. Francis to try and battle what Hackett has put together so far?
Yeah, well, one thing I would do, I'd switch. Anybody that knows me well enough knows that I love zones.
Yep.
I would choose something probably like a 3-2 zone or some type of point slide. I need to get somebody in front of McBride at all times, but not playing his shorts. You got to play that arm's length that we talked about, or maybe even a little more and take away his drive, make him hit those threes or prove himself from the outside. And that's kind of what you can do with a 3-2 zone or a point slide, because you got 3 guys on the perimeter and 2 down low. And then depending on which way the ball flows, you have rotation of your defense taking care of the free throw line and in the paint area. And then you've got the wings covered and your corners covered. And then if it gets reversed again, everybody just kind of shifts and rotates and takes care of their areas. So you want to, again, if you need to, pack it in also, a little bit more. You don't even have to play outside the 3-point line, or play just the step outside the 3-point line. Make them shoot from the outside. Don't let McBride drive and facilitate the offense. And again, if he's not rising up to get an and one, or at least shooting free throws or scoring, he's looking for a dump out. And I know he's found Berger a couple times for threes in the first half. And so if you can take that away, then Hackett's got to start changing their game a little bit, and also takes their pace of play out a little bit, because they have to spend more time going east and west instead of north and south.
All right, so as we get ready to wrap up our TVC Cherry Capital Airport halftime show, we want to thank a couple of our sponsors. First, we've got Pop Excavating. Hey, Traverse City, can you dig it? Well, our fine friends at Pop Excavating sure can. Specializing in septic systems, drain fields, house foundation footprints, land clearing, wintertime snow plowing, and so much more. For your next large project, leave the digging to Pop Excavating. Visit popexcavating.com for more info. And we also want to thank Twin Bay Docks. Attention all water lovers. Twin Bay Docks is Northern Michigan's gold standard for your lakeside access. Trusted by consumers and distributors alike, featuring a superior patented vinyl design, Twin Bay Docks makes living life out on the water easy. With their easy-to-install dock systems, you can spend more time enjoying your dock as opposed to feeling anxious about putting it in and taking it out. See for yourself online at twinbaydockproducts.com. So that'll wrap it up for us here. As we get ready to go. Eric, you had a friendly look from one of these refs here. I'm sure you guys have known each other for a long time.
Yes, I try to smile at all the officials I've known over the years, because when I coached, obviously I didn't smile at the officials all the time.
Right.
But these guys, man, these guys deserve a lot of respect. It is hard being an official no matter what sport you do. There aren't enough officials, and you guys have the toughest job in the world trying to please everybody in the building.
Yes, indeed. Coaches, fans, players alike, you name it. They've got a tough job. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're underway. Second half of action here in the TC Catholic Tournament of game number 2. The first shot missed there by Hackett. Up and away, the second one around the world, and now put up by Kaufman. St. Francis gets the rebound. Ryan to Holscher here. As they try and begin this half on a high note, bring them one step closer to this lead.
Oh, chance on a nice open three. He had Hackett over rotating on their defense.
Lewis Ryan there hit nothing but net. It was just in front of the net, unfortunately.
Yeah, looked good till it got there.
Yeah. Hackett taking it back here. Broken up by Ryan, so he'll stay right there.
Is he going to give him the foul?
Yes, he will. Yep.
Again, you got to be careful. Again, you're not even a minute in the game, and you're not in position to get that ball or to even try to knock it out of his hand. So why give up a cheap foul like that? And it's your third.
Working his way, Kaufman once more finds Verdushko, and he puts it in for three. 11-point lead, the biggest that this game has seen. Kalamazoo Hackett came out swinging there.
You know what you got in the start of the second half is the Hackett players now yelling the D up. Oh, nice look inside for Kerr.
Kerr draws the foul and gets the bucket, setting him up to the charity stripe for one more.
You know, you asked about things that Coach could do. Kerr had a very nice first half with 8 points, and we kind of got away from that. Granted, he had to sit down with the 2 fouls during the first half too, but he's been a good option tonight. I would probably keep feeding him.
There you go.
And his first made free throw.
Yeah, 37-29. Kalamazoo Hackett, the Irish, that is, working their way. Floater up and in from Lelandberg. Boy, he made that look effortless.
And again, I think he's a very good shooter. He's made 2 threes and 2 twos. He looks like he probably scores more than that, but hasn't yet tonight. Let's not get him started anymore.
Ryan with the push off, sends that one out of bounds. He should have taken that shot. He's left wide open.
Not sure if that was part of a sell too.
Refs talking things over here.
Yep.
Irregardless, the Irish have it.
Yeah, I think the bench got a warning.
Gotcha. Basler, good opening half. Floats one up here, in and out and back in.
Tough shot up through traffic.
12-point game, 41-29.
Yeah, first 3 minutes of the third period, most important part.
Holscher gets that one back to Ryan in the nick of time before going out of bounds. Ryan with the pass, looked like it got tipped momentarily to Holscher, and so Basler makes him pay.
If I were coach, I call a timeout, which he is right now. And not only because Hackett showing the energy in the first 3 minutes that we talked about, but after that turnover, you had Ryan just kind of stand here, hang his head, and slowly start walking back as Hackett's going down to score.
Yeah.
So let's regroup, make sure we got 5 on the floor that are out there, full intensity, ready to go, and let's see if we can't climb back into this thing.
I mean, yes, it's a 14-point deficit, but we've seen it time and time again this season, not only with St. Francis, but with Charlevoix and several other teams across the, I don't know, we've probably done close to 24 games already this season, or it certainly feels like it. These deficits are nothing. You get yourself a run, you get some confidence established, and then you bring it right back inside 10, and it's anybody's ball game at that point.
Well, let's just talk about, the person I was just talking about, Ryan. Again, I talk about him hanging his head and not wanting to get back and play defense when he was part of the reason the ball was turned over and just, okay, let them go down and score. But at the same time, he can go ahead, and we've seen it hit 3 threes in a row in the blink of an eye. So, again, this game is far from over if they can regroup and get back intensely into this ball game.
Right now it's a mental game, and that's something that Coach Sean Finnegan kind of admitted to when we were talking earlier on, as these young players, a lot of them are young. There's only a few seniors on that squad. Just trying to build up not only physical toughness, but the mental side of it as well as they gain experience out here on the varsity court.
Just remember, guys, talent knows no age. You don't have to be old to be good.
And that's exactly what we saw with a sophomore from Jackson Lumen Christi, Zach Tropea. He could play with any one of them, senior, junior, sophomore, freshman, you name it.
Yes, sir.
He could play the best of them. And a good block here, got the student section going from Isaac Kerr.
Nice block by Kirby. See Hackett quickly getting the ball out and running the floor, looking to get that quick shot off. They can get a good one.
Brooks Basler here. Looking for Verduzco, finds him. And now it's Berg once again. Well, Basler, why not? Keeping out on the perimeter. Now it's Berg driving. Back out top to St. Martin. That one will fall short. The putback off as well by Kaufman. And a third try, no good.
Yeah, the smallest guy in the court got 2 rebounds.
Yeah. Hackett keeps it. Another missed shot, an opportunity by Basler. St. Francis with a bit of a sigh of relief on that one. And the feed to Kerr. There you go.
Nice finish by Kerr again. They're all 5 of their points this period.
Wow.
Verduzco, we talked about being the smallest player on the court, but getting 2 offensive rebounds that last time. When the shot went up, he puts a body on someone and gets their arms and can feel actually where they are behind him. He does a great job of boxing out for a guard.
Leland Berg lets that one fly off the rim. Remains a 12-point, 43-31 game. Holscher stops, drives it over to Shepard.
Bixby was looking for the back door.
Yeah. Shepard left there in the corner for a moment. We got a foul coming up against the Irish. That'll be 11, Gavin St. Martin, his second.
Yeah, I heard coach over here, and the official gave him, the official decided to turn and give him a little look for a couple seconds, let him know that you heard him. Might not want to raise your voice unless you're wanting it the next time.
Yeah. Already got one bench warning. Shepard trying to find Millward. Gets it broken up by
Yeah, you got to come up and stop ball early.
Verduzco lets one fly, no good off the front of the iron. St. Francis trying to come away with it. A mess on the floor. We've got a timeout by Kalamazoo Hackett. Interesting scenario.
Yep. Not sure if anybody had possession on the ball, but apparently Hackett must have had possession enough to receive that timeout. Coming out of this timeout with 4:05 left to go in the third. Shane's getting my coach cam set up, apparently. He's going to want me to do something here. Shane's got a little Mr. Everything here at Next Level. He does it all here. All I have to do is throw up some X's and O's and talk basketball and watch a game while Shane's got to do all the gopher work for me, so I appreciate him.
Just say, I heard my name mentioned as I was walking past,
I was
but I had no idea what
I
it
was giving you props, my friend.
Oh, well, thank you, Art. Well, I'm the young guy. I should let the old guys sit.
Hey, that's right. Hey, 30 years you're a senior. I deserve at least a little something.
Oh, okay, well, I'll give it to you. You're good enough, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, he hammered it out.
Yeah. Woof. McBride caught one right in the schnoz there from that block. So that'll be Millward's second foul now. Same number of fouls as he has points so far in this game. One thing you can count on for with McBride, it's those free throws.
Yeah, he's only missed one.
And that missed one was off hitting his head on the floor. My goodness. Back to a 14-point, 45-31 game.
It's almost like you work on them in practice or something.
Yeah, maybe some of these teams up here should start doing it. It's certainly not St. Francis the only one. Bixby working as hard as he can against Kaufman. Knocks the ball loose, gains it up right at midcourt.
Ooh.
A high flying pass to
Good
Millward.
save by
gains
Millward.
It inside to Kerr. St. Francis fighting for everything. Finally gets the foul call.
McBride's asking what, but yeah, he's getting a little too action from behind him. It'll be 3 on McBride.
Yep.
Second. I think they gave him second in the first half. All right. That's all right.
But he does have 13 points, so. And intercepted pass there. Shepard on the inbound. Gets it to McBride, his opposing number 5. No good on the layup.
Yeah,
And
Bixby
Kerr
looked
comes
like
with
he
the-
was trying to flop the charge. McBride's euro step got too far away from him. No way the ref was going to call that.
Bixby nails
Two-pointer.
one. Yeah, long two. I know what you did there. You probably thought I thought it was a three. I saw us put on the line. The answer back,
I always
three.
watch the ref's hands
Okay.
because what they say is official.
Nice punt. Isaac Kerr with it. Rare to see him out on the perimeter. As Shepard feeds that one
Nice
to
cut
Bixby.
inside and kick
now
out.
a three,
Yeah.
no good from
Just got to get him
Holscher.
to fall.
Yeah. And that one goes sailing in front of Leland Berg. Gets it gained back, though, and he'll have it and the foul onto the basket.
Yeah, Berg was in position for that finish, and that was
Oh, boy.
Millward, wasn't it? Yep. And they believe that that is his third.
Yes, it is.
Out of position. He was wondering why he got called for the foul, but he basically took his arm and kind of swiped across him.
So each team with 3 fouls right now in this period. So we'll bring in one of our other bigs, Luke Gorman, for St. Francis. Rare team with 4 players that have a height of 6'3" or taller. And the Glads need to make use of all that height and then some here, finding themselves down 15 with 2.5 to go on this third period. Holscher working against Verduzco, gets it taken away
Good
by
timing
McBride.
by McBride.
Slams one home for 2. All right, that was enough for Sean Finnegan. That might have been the mojo killer right there for this evening for St. Francis, depending on how they come out of this timeout. McBride just absolutely lets one hammer through the rim.
Yeah, good job by McBride on that. He left his defender. He was waiting for the St. Francis player to get over here in the corner and get past half court. And as soon as that happens, he leaves him and runs over here for the double team, hoping or knowing that he's going to have backside help to take care of the guy that he just left, and able to sneak in behind, knock that ball loose. And yeah, I think he'd been waiting to try one of those since the opening tip.
Well, if there's anybody on the floor with athleticism to do it, it's that young man, number 5, right there in the Irish, Kelly Green.
Oh, like I said, he tried to. He brought one back and tried to windmill it during warm-ups and just bounced off the rim. So you knew coming into this game that he was looking to get any type of attempt that he could.
I'm excited for all the action to come tomorrow, especially the dunks. These teams right here, Lumen, Christi, Nouvel, Catholic, Hackett, they're all capable of doing it. So it's fun basketball. Once again, something you don't typically see much up here in Northern Michigan. 2:20 to go in this third period. Holscher brings it across. To Gorman, now to Shepard. He floats that one up. There's the foul.
Going to get the block after the shot.
Yep. So that'll come up. Lucas Hazovsky. So that'll be his second.
Good patience by Shepard. He waited till the parting of the seas happened. As you could see from where we were sitting, he was able just to drive right in.
Very nice. A Catholic tournament, we talk about parting of the seas. There you go. That's why you're paid the big bucks.
Yeah, I went to catechism.
2 for 2. 15-point, 50-35 game. St. Francis already closing in on their season average, 42 points per game, and there's still 10 minutes of game time left to go. So no matter what, this will be a good mark for them. Another big 3 from Verduzco, no good.
Yeah, he loves that 3 too. He just
Yeah.
kind of sets up and waits for that pass to come to him.
Holscher to Shepard. Oh, you should have taken it there, young
Yeah,
feller.
Verduzco
Gorman.
and McBride very, very active right now with their hands.
Shepard pulls up for the long 2, banks it in.
Nice finish by Shepard.
50-37.
It's kind of one of his shots where he has that kind of a crossover and it comes back to his shooting hand for the shot.
Oh my gosh. And then Leland Berg absolutely buries a 3.
And again, from the wing or in that corner, that's his area. on the left side all night.
Bixby fighting through traffic. Lays one in for 2 more. 53-39.
Nice shot by him. 8 points so far for Bixby.
Basler around the arc we go to McBride in the corner.
Yeah, Hackett's just doing a 4 out, 1 in and trying to, they'll weave or screen away from the pass and they'll cycle some people through the paint, but mainly they got 1 big in the paint, doing a 3 out, 1 in. I see they got 1 guard down under the block, seeing they can sneak 1 in or set a screen for a skip pass.
Basler. Hackett 2 for 2 in the last 2 possessions here from the 3-point line.
Don't be surprised if they set up a skip pass for Berg sometime on offense. Looks like that what they were setting up before Basler hit that one.
Bodies careening all over the place. Basler comes up with it here. Verduzco thought about it. And now it'll be Berg, just as you said, Eric. Oh, there it is. The last 3 possessions, Hackett has scored 3s on each one, bringing him up now to a 20-point, 59-39 lead. And that'll be a foul coming up here on the Irish. That'll be McBride. That'll be his 3rd. 15 points for him.
Looks like they're shooting. They're shooting. They're shooting.
Yeah. Boy, you just see these.
I was, sorry, folks. I was making sure the official next to our announce table knew that the Glads were shooting.
Oh, okay.
After the 5th foul, because he was standing here with the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go.
If I were in the coach's box, it would have been a little bit louder. Why not throw a press off a made free throw? Oh.
Hey, one thing that has gotten better in the second half is St. Francis's free throw.
Uh-oh. Yep. There you go. Yeah, but if you throw a press off like that and you get a guy right on the ball, then they're going to be needing to spend time getting the ball inbounded and get the ball up the court.
Yeah.
Either way, time runs out before they can get shot off.
Well, as we go into our 3rd quarter break here, we want to thank our friends at Travers Catholic Credit Union. Travers Catholic Federal Credit Union is your all-in-one financial service provider. Invest in yourself and those around you with the help of Travers Catholic Credit Union. And we got one more special shout-out to do, Eric, and that's a place near and dear to your heart.
That's why I'm dancing.
That's right. The Lake House. From the moment you walk into the Lake House, the essence of easy living and life on the water shines through. They have unique gifts, including wedding, home accessories, and furry friend items. Our assortment of gifts and home decor is perfect for your home, cottage, or boat. Come visit the Lake House to commemorate your visit to one of Michigan's premier resort destinations. They are located at 403 Bridge Street, or visit them online at thelakehousecharlevoix.com. Eric, the proud owner of the Lake House, making the trip down here to do this with me, so I figured I'd give him a little thanks as well, because this is a good broadcast for you, Eric. People come up to northern Michigan, especially during the summer vacation, and your shop is a good place for them to go.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, it's become quite the destination, not just the store, but Charlevoix in general. Great destination place, and we get several people, Elk Rapids, Traverse City, get so many people that come up from Chicago, the Grand Rapids area, along that Lake Michigan corridor.
Yeah. Harrison Shepard, his backside right in front of my face as we get underway with the final 8 minutes of this game.
St. Francis almost, not like they're not playing their game. They scored 15 points. They had 16 in the second. But Hackett, they let Hackett score 25 that period.
Yeah. And we'll have a foul coming up here. That'll be 11, Gavin St. Martin. So now it'll be Bixby taking care of the inbound duties.
Yeah, KZoo obviously picked up the intensity very much so in that 3rd period.
Yes. How many points did they score?
25 that period to St. Francis 15.
Yeah. Shepard gets this one taken away by Verduzco, and that'll be back to the Irish.
And that's just hard hustle, getting on the floor, active hands. And unfortunately for the Glads, we were the last one to touch it.
Yep.
As you can see from sitting here, Shane, Hackett has not slowed down one step, and we are in the 4th period now. Obviously, they train, practice, and condition to go all game long.
That's exactly right. Something that this young St. Francis Gladiator squad will continue to work on throughout this season. No doubt about it, Coach Sean Finnegan will have these boys whipped into shape in no time. Up and away, the shot short there from St. Martin.
Yeah, interesting offense. They pretty much went all 5 around the perimeter and just tried to leak somebody in around the paint.
Gorman almost took that extra little step that would have been a travel. Gets it off to Ryan. Double team still. Hackett relentless here on their coverage. No good on the 3.
You say double team, but you are who you are.
Yeah.
And if you're a team that works on that and does that all the time, you try not to practice to be soft.
Right. Another big 3. This time from Ty Brand. We haven't called his game.
No, first bucket of the night.
Yeah. Came in a big way there. Bring this to a 21-point, 62-41 game. A big heave across court. It'll be Bixby for 3, and it's in.
Nice shot.
Boy, that's a 3-point shot we know that he can make.
Yeah, not a bad night for him so far, 11 points.
Yeah. Around the arc here to Verduzco. Thank you, ref. Moved out of the way just in time for me to make that call. Gavin St. Martin here working his way through traffic inside. The dump, and it was Lucas Hozovsky there, but he was under the basket too far to get it popped back up and over. Bixby working his way in. Draws the foul and gets
ball.
2.
Yes, going to get the and 1.
St. Francis, hey, they're not giving up. They're down 16, only 5 minutes and 47 seconds to go, but hey, they're playing just as hard as ever because they know they have to do that if they want to make it to the postseason.
I've yet to see any team mail one in yet this year.
Yep. And there you go. 62-47. 5:40 to go in the game. And we'll have a foul coming up here on St. Francis once more. That'll go on Luke Gorman, his first of the game. Haven't seen a whole lot of minutes from him so far this evening.
No, and he did start the game too, so
Yeah.
wonder if there's something going on. He hasn't even scored yet tonight either.
Right. Kaufman floating that one up for about 5 feet away, no good. The rebound from Gavin St. Martin. They'll say Glad was the last one to touch it, so the Irish will hang on to it.
Everybody wants it to be their ball, so it's...
What, the looks on the Gladiators' faces?
I believe the correct call was made.
Yeah.
Yeah, another inbounds play for the inbounder.
Yeah. Gladiator student section still trying to keep alive in this one. Shepard takes it back, gets it off to Bixby for another 3, and it's
nice.
in. Hey, there you go. For what it's worth, we're back to a 12-point game.
Yeah,
There's
keep
still
playing
5
hard,
minutes to
young
go.
man, and a timeout by Hackett.
They
Hackett's not going to. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just going to say they were up by 21. Now it's a 12-point game.
Yeah, and Hackett's not going to mess around. They brought players 1 and 2 back in. McBride and Berg are both going to come in off this timeout. So a nice run by the Glads, and yeah, get it down to 12 points. And we talked about when my coaching days, what I would do. I would always get the game up to 25, 30 points because of the 3-point line and sometimes pace of play. It doesn't take too long to get a game down to 12 points, and they hit another 3 or whatnot, and it's 10 points with still plenty of time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to get to a point in the game if you are ahead. I've said this before too to you. I call it kill the will. I mean, you got to get it by enough to where you deflate them enough there where they know they are not going to win tonight. Hackett hasn't quite been able to do that tonight, and St. Francis a couple times has been able to climb back and make it somewhat of a game and a nice little run here. You're making them bring their 2 best players back in. Hopefully you realize they're coming back in and have a strategy to make sure that you can continue this run and keep McBride and Berg off the point totals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to give St. Francis credit. They were down by 21 here, not even a full 90 game seconds to go.
Oh, and Hackett was ready to go home there for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
You had McBride dunking, everyone's slapping hands and smiling. Now you got to play some ball.
That's right. And Kaufman spinning around Mr. Ryan there. McBride working his way in, trying to force it. Back over to Berg now as he works the baseline. And that'll be a foul coming up here on St. Francis. Luke Gorman picked up his second.
I don't recall. Gorman must have been riding him out of bounds.
Yeah. Big pass to Hazovsky. Off the inbound, Kaufman to Berg and now to McBride. 4:48 to go in the game.
Now what's dangerous is you had Berg and McBride almost there playing a two-man game. Nice
Oh,
turnover.
Here we go. Ryan taking it all the way. Waiting, draws the foul.
Yeah, the issue with that is if Berg stays out of the way, he pretty much went in for the contact and threw up a prayer.
A duck, yeah.
You know, you want to go up. I want the points. If the foul happens, then that's great, but I want the points.
The chance to make this a 10-point game. First one swishes in. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Just wait. Don't turn those TVs off quite yet.
Yep, Hackett's going to bring, looks like the rest of their original lineup back in. Looks like Verduzco just came back in. Probably put him right on the ball, which is kind of what helps facilitate their run.
An 11-0 run for St. Francis. Brings it back to a 10-point game. 4.5 to go in this one. McBride taking a moment, letting his team get things set up. Heinsberg. Back over to Kaufman. He works his way all the way in. Banks off the glass, no good. St. Francis has a chance to take it all the way. Ryan will instead let the team set up.
Couldn't quite get there at full speed, so he slowed down. Good decision.
For the three-pointer, that one's well short into the hands of McBride.
Yeah, now you got to stop the ball up high, but yet no one's getting in front until you had somebody try to flop inside the paint.
Another missed shot by Berg.
You got to start finding. You got to start finding him at half court or at your volleyball line between half court and the three-point line, and start slowing him down at that point. Not when he's in offensive scoring position.
Student section coming back into this one. Parents are as well. There's some energy back in this gymnasium as Bixby gets it over, lets one fly, no good. That was Millward. The rebound, though, by Ryan. Another three, also short. And that'll be a foul coming up here against the Glads. So the foul coming up there on Millward, his fourth. Yeah, not exactly a player that St. Francis wants to lose, one of the biggest out there. But at least for the moment.
No, but now you've got Kerbeck out on the floor too.
3:20 to go in the game. McBride thought about it. Back over to Verduzco. Finds himself a lane, drills in two. Their first points in about 2 game minutes. 64-52, 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Shepard and the rest of the Glads fighting for dear life.
Hard part is, too, you got a big guarding McBride on defense.
Shepard taking along to his feet on the line, but a little off balance. That one falls away. And a takeaway here once again.
That's exactly what it was. Good call by you. It was an off-balance shot.
Another missed three, but Shepard comes away with the rebound. Time to reset. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go.
Good hustle, but you can't waste time. North and south, find a shot, put it up.
Bixby off the front.
Right guy to shoot it.
Yes, indeed.
9 points this period.
Another takeaway. St. Francis getting plenty of turnovers so far in this game. Lots of opportunities to score, more so than Kalamazoo Hackett. Ryan looking for a man. Back out to the corner. Shepard left wide open. It's in! Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Kalamazoo Hackett call a timeout. It's a 9-point, 64-55 game.
That was a St. Francis timeout, I believe. They're going to set up their strategy for the last 2:10. That's all right. It's okay to get excited.
Well, I was, darn it.
And that's probably because Coach wants to make sure the defensive strategy is set up. You don't just want to come down and just let them set up an offense. He's talking about how many timeouts they got left. They're talking about their timeouts, situations, what we're going to do if we're up this many or down this many, if they score, if they don't score, if we score, so on and so on.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget, next level broadcasting people out there, 2 more awesome fun games coming back at you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Championship Saturday, the consolation game, begin at 1 o'clock. Of course, the championship game following thereafter, somewhere around 2:30 is when it's expected to begin.
Consolation game is going to be just as fun as the title game.
Yeah, all these teams playing with incredible effort. No matter what happens here, St. Francis can go down happy, and another turnover. Ryan takes it. Hold on, wide open for a 3. That one's airballed. Millward gets the rebound. Bixby works it in. 2 points in the foul.
And one. I'd like to know what happened to Ryan there.
Boy, we've got a game on our hands.
Third foul on Berg.
St. Francis faithful getting on their feet a little bit more.
Yep. Glad's all communicating with themselves, making sure they know what's going on after he makes the shot.
3-point play the old-fashioned way. A 2-possession, 6-point game. I didn't know if I was going to be saying that just a few moments ago. And now it is Hackett taking the timeout as McBride faced a lot of trouble there on the St. Francis side of the court.
McBride was wondering why Coach called the timeout. He thought he was going to beat both those guys. Which you never know, he might have, but probably a good call by Coach from Hackett to set up some type of press break.
Yeah, each team with 1 timeout left and a 6-point game. Eric, I think this is a fine time to bring up the coach cam if you've got something we can draw up.
Oh, who am I? Who do you want me to be?
Let's be Coach Sean Finnegan here with a 6-point deficit. You've created a lot of turnovers so far in this game, scoring in a flurry. What's some things to do to continue?
Yeah, let's talk about what they're trying to do with this 1-2-2 press here. You want them to get across half court and use this half court as an extra defender. And then you're coming here and double teaming. This guy's got to put a foot on the sideline because he can't go around it. He's going to go out of bounds. And then this guy's got to make sure that he's playing a good enough angle to where when he get here across the sideline, then all you have is the sideline and you in half court and he's boxed in. Cut off your dump off pass, cut off your return pass. This guy slides over and cuts off the high elbow. The only thing left should be some type of skip
Pass way over in this area.
As long as you got good double teams and these are cut off, you should be athletic enough to run under one of these skip passes.
Get your steal, get back, set it to press again.
Now the same press, you can go up and then do it at full court as well, and then work your way back to that.
1 minute, 42 seconds to go, only a 6-point game. As we bring it back here to McBride, going against Shepard, the 2-5s. St. Francis
so
with
there's
all
no
the
shot clock. You got to start forcing some action on defense here. They're just going to pull, see, they've got all their guards and wings out on the perimeter right now. They're just going to look to run clock or take an absolute perfect shot, which would be up next to the basket.
Going to be McBride working this in. Euro step no good. The putback no good either. Kerr comes away with it. St. Francis with the ball and 75 seconds to work with.
Yeah, fortunate for St. Francis because Hackett didn't even need to shoot it.
There's a 3-point play. Millward. Not many points scored tonight. Gets his 4th here. 2 points and a massive fashion going up to the free throw line.
Yeah, good job by St. Francis getting down there, getting a nice look. Again, Hackett didn't even need to shoot the ball. They could have gone on the perimeter and run clock and just kind of did a little weave action and only taken a wide open layup instead of trying to force a shot up through a crowd. And that's 4 on Berg.
Yes.
If this potentially were to go to overtime.
Is quite unbelievable. St. Francis making the improbable look possible here. And the made free throw there, a 3-point game.
Give him a shooter's touch on that?
Yeah. Basler off to Verduzco. Basler with it once more. 55 seconds to go and counting. The student section back into this one here. And we've got another timeout, the final one Kalamazoo Hackett has to use. Oh my gosh.
Catch your breath.
Yeah, catch my breath. Full timeout.
Take a drink of my water here real quick.
There you go.
we go.
Do we want to bring up Coach Ken? Do you have anything more to talk about, or we want to just keep it right here?
We'll just keep it right here.
Okay.
I mean, we're under a minute. I think strategies are in place.
Okay. But now it's just the waiting game. We sit back and witness the last 50 seconds of this game, see what comes out. St. Francis, again, down by 21 points at about the 4.5-minute mark in this final period.
Yeah, well, let's give them a shout out. We're under a minute to go in this game, and only 5 points for Hackett this period.
Yeah, scoring 25 in the third.
Yeah. Again, nice shout out to Bixby in this period alone. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 points this period for Bixby alone. I think no matter what, probably going to be my player of the game for St. Francis with his effort tonight. He had 8 before that, so a nice outing for him so far. Isaac Kerr, another nice outing today, too. Good work in all periods today so far. Hasn't scored this period, but still put in some good minutes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We talked about, and here we go. You had Hackett make that run, and they sat McBride and Berg. Now they've had to come off the floor. They've come back on the floor, try to generate offense. Neither one of them have scored this period.
The dramatic zoom in from Ryan Bentley. 50 seconds to go. Hackett with the ball. Gets it off to McBride. Kalamazoo Hackett's game to lose. McBride working his way, fires around the perimeter we go to Kaufman. Now Grasler, and there's the foul.
But good decision by Hackett. They got the ball in. McBride got the ball inside instead of taking a shot this time. They ended up getting it back out, cycling it through, and resetting their stall, so to speak.
That was 15 seconds off the clock, 35 to go in the game. St. Francis has to get one more foul to send Hackett to the line.
Maybe try a close double team like you did last time. See if you can't get an easy steal or a cheap steal. If not, let's stop the clock, put him on the line.
Kasler to Berg, now to McBride, left open. Trying to get the foul here. And there finally, the stoppage of play, 25 seconds to go. The foul coming up. And the free throw from Berg. Yeah, that'll be the opposing number 10, Lewis Ryan, picking up his 4th foul.
Hard part is you've got one of the better shooters on the line.
Yeah.
But, hey, you've got to do what you got to do at this point.
Wow.
$12 for 13 from the line is Hackett tonight.
How many free throws have St. Francis missed? Because that could be a major part of this game right now.
Oh, and a steal by Verduzco.
Yep. And that'll be the foul coming up on Millward.
Honestly, a good job by St. Francis tonight. They've only missed 2 free throws.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They are 14 for 16.
Yeah, that is pretty
One of the
good.
better outings.
Oh, no doubt.
I believe Millward has fouled out. Good battling minutes in the paint tonight by Millward. Only 5 points. I say only 5. Bucket and 3 free throws, but most of his play was done without scoring. It's the stuff that you don't get your name in the paper for, banging bodies, grabbing rebounds.
Yeah, I don't care if you're high school, if you're college, if you're pro, an 87.5% clip from the line for St. Francis is a very good mark here. And has kept them in the game numerous times. as Verduzco goes up to the line, makes his first and second. 68-61, 15 seconds to go. Shepard.
Yeah, they're already wasting too much time. Yeah, it's got to throw something up at that point. Probably don't want to foul. Just let it.
Okay. Well,
probably at this point, you'll just let it play out. Oh, they call it jump ball.
Jump ball sticking with St. Francis, so they'll have, well, one ref pointed one way.
I think
the
oh,
other.
yeah, it's Hackett ball. Okay. Looking at the arrows.
Yep. McBride for the inbound in the last 3 seconds of the game. And that'll take care of it here in downtown Traverse City.
What a fun night.
Yes, indeed. The inaugural TC Catholic Tournament. And St. Francis comes out on the losing side of this one by 7, 68-61. But a very, very magnificent performance from them. Come back from down as much as 21. Like I said earlier, they make the improbable look possible. Brought this all the way to a 3-point game. They don't have much to be upset about here.
No, that was a 20-9 period for them.
Yeah. Excellent job. Coach Sean Finnegan has a lot to be proud of. His boys played tougher in the fourth quarter, the final one of the game, than they did in the first three. So there's a lot to be proud of as they go into the consolation game tomorrow against Nouvel Catholic Central. The championship game will be Lumen Christi taking on Kalamazoo Hackett. Eric, any final words here before we wrap things up in this doubleheader?
Again, just a fun night. Good to see have these teams come up here. Good to see they traveled pretty decently up here, too, with the conditions and whatnot.
Yeah.
So good to see the families and some of the friends and whatnot up here. Looking forward to 2 fun games tomorrow. Great job by all 4 teams tonight. And just a great night.
Yes, indeed. Well, we're so happy that you joined us, ladies and gentlemen, and we're happy that we had the chance to bring it to you. Eric won't be joining me tomorrow as he'll be flying down to Atlanta. Leader-in-Chief of Next Level Broadcasting, Charles Strail, will be joining me here on the broadcast. But until then, we'll see you right back here. 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon is the expected start time of the consolation game, so we'll be here a few minutes before that. But until then, everyone have a great night. Safe travels for all the teams around the area, back and forth. And for the 3 of us, Ryan Bentley, Eric Huffman, and myself, Shane Smith, thank you all once again for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. See you tomorrow afternoon. Good night. Wow.